How do you introduce yourself to someone named Bubbles? I'm gonna let Bubbles do the talking. Okay, spending an hour entertaining yourself by talking to a bot is cute, but spending 2 hours is cause for concern. Guess I should probably break the ice. Can't tell who dodged which bullet. Do I want to kick things off or leave it to them? All right, what's the best approach?
You could stay here too. I wouldn't try to stop you.
Yeah, good. I'll be the only trans person in a town with a population of like 4. That sounds like a blast for me. Thanks for not trying to stop me.
I'm sorry, Izzy. It's not you. And it's not the band. I fucking love that shit. But I need to try this. It's just time for something new.
I knew it. I knew this would happen eventually. Fucking... See you around, Steph.
You could stay here too. I wouldn't try to stop you. I'm sorry, Izzy. It's not you. And it's not the band. I fucking love that shit. But I need to try this. It's just time for something new. Dude, I hear you, but a combat-based system with no social mechanics is like my fucking nightmare. Are you... Hey, precious. Oh, where did you come from? Are you lost, cutie? Smartass? There's a cat outside the shop. Dude, I don't know. She doesn't have a collar. Yeah? I'll call Pike, see if anybody's reported their cat missing. Meantime, guess she's coming to work with me, isn't she? Yes, she is. Yes, she is.
Thank God the LARP's working out. Alex is amazing. Alex is allowed to think Ryan's hot. I need to get over it. So Alex thinks I'm hot. I know she said she's into girls, but did she mean it? Alex said I'm hot, but also she's into guys? I don't know what to think. When Alex said I'm hot, did she mean it? Or was she just messing around? I do.
Dude, I hear you, but a combat-based system with no social mechanics is like my fucking nightmare. Are you...
Hey, precious. Where did you come from? Are you the one I've been hearing in the walls?
Smartass? There's a cat outside the shop. Dude, I don't know. She doesn't have a collar. Yeah? I'll call Pike, see if anybody's reported their cat missing. Meantime, guess she's coming to work with me, isn't she? Yes, she is. Yes, she is.
Whatever's going on with Typhon. It wasn't worth Gabe's life.
This show rules. Holy fuck. She gave me a rose. Time to step it up, Gingrich.
Citizens of Haven Springs, we are live at the Spring Festival. One final reminder to head over to the Lathe Flower Cart and grab a rose before they're gone. At Haven's inaugural Spring Festival, eligible women of good stock and birthing age would offer up roses in order to attract a mate. What can I say? History is weird. Thankfully, we've lost the mating stuff, but kept the roses. And if you do have a special someone in mind, a rose is a great way to say you care, and an even better way to say, hey look, a rose.
Kiss me. Kiss me. Kiss me. Kiss me. You're kidding. Even if I had the money, I know a sucker's bet when I see one. Fuck you, app. That's as good a sign as any. Time to say goodbye to this app. Steph Gingrich, this is your life. Next, gotta out myself as a media snob. It's only fair. What kind of stuff do I want to name drop? And top it off with a dash of what I'm looking for. Gabe, your girlfriend is too good for you, man.
Next up, put your paws together for Nat King Collie.
We really need to get some customers in here. Give me Amp Flow over these dudes any day. Yikes. Mikey still got it. Elamon, though, has seen better days. I've had maybe 3 conversations with Eleanor, and she's already giving me flowers. I can see why Gabe loves her. I gifted this to Mikey before I left for Seattle. Wonder if I'd even understand half of it now. Oof. We need to get this sucker filled up. The scariest thing about this book is the menacing overdue notice I get once a year. Feel like I'd get along with this woman. One day, bad clip art is going to make a comeback. And when that day comes, I'll be ready. Mostly, I'm totally at peace with my decision to quit the band and stay here. Mostly. As a former member of drugstore makeup, I'm not in a position to knock anyone's band name. Oh my god. This takes me back. Going with the not-so-quiet seaside village. Time to dust off my terrible nautical accent. Yar. Going with the mysterious metropolis of New Eden. Now all I need is 5 million NPCs, sticking with the classics. Treasure Volcano it is. Which one of these campaigns do I want to sick on Elamon? Not Kasha's favorite musical, I take it. Not the owner's favorite musical, I take it. Some drummers dream of sitting in with the Stones or the Who. I know who I'd rather play with. Why, yes, I did put up a poster of cute girls flexing. Let's not all act surprised at once. Okay, they want me to riff on these bullet points. So I should probably study them a little first. No total disaster so far. Just gotta make sure I read them all. Thanks for supporting KRCT. If you have any regrets, it is now too late. This is Haven's #1 indie rock playlist. Pretty sparse. I may have no clue what I'm doing, but the good news is, maybe no one is listening anyway. Yeesh. Looks like I got here just in time. Great. Here's the list. Yeah, that's right. God. Let's see. What haven't I done? College radio, small town station, did a couple podcasts, lots of live mixing for my band. Yeah, totally. Being Gabe. Awesome. Oh, right. Yeah, no problem at all. No, it's fine. No big reason. I'm just trying to... Okay, there was a breakup involved, so I wanted a change of scenery. A new job in a gorgeous place. You know, do something cool. Something I can really get into. Like DJing for a cute little station. Being me again. You know, take some time to breathe. This seems like a place I can just enjoy being on my own. I think I'll love it. I think there was a note for me on the front counter. Mikey really went for the nostalgia. Guess I should look through everything. So, need a new Elamon campaign. My old notebook had some ideas in it that might work. Wonder who left me that note. The note's on the front counter. I should just read it. I definitely want to dress up the walls a bit. Wonder if that poster bin will have anything interesting. I should look at the poster bin. See what I can find. Kind of exciting that I can shuffle around the music selection here. Where did I see the new releases again? All right, I should check out the new releases section. What are the chances I'll actually be able to fix this vent? That vent's pretty close to the radio booth. Hope it's the only thing falling apart over there. I should head to the back wall and look at that vent. Don't want to miss my first call on the job. Can't answer that call from out here. I gotta get back inside the booth and answer that call. I promised I'd open the package from Mikey today. I left that box from Mikey in the front of the store. Not like there's anyone here to mind. Plenty of space on the front counter to check out whatever Mikey sent. Can't wait to read through all my old tabletop stuff. Did I read everything Mikey sent me? I haven't looked at my old gaming notebook yet. I haven't looked at my old GM guide yet. Oh, I should check out Mikey's drawing. Just need an idea for my first tabletop campaign in years. No pressure to live up to my former reputation. None at all. Gotta say, my old campaign ideas have held up pretty well. I mean, that notebook's from high school. I should just choose a campaign from my notebook before I psych myself out. Never thought I'd be so excited about a desk job. If any of these ask me to dance like no one's watching, I'm buying myself a drink. These new releases are like 2 years old. Creepy. There's gotta be some 90s child out there looking for a nostalgia fix. Watch this become really popular, and then I'll have to fake my expertise in yet another area. I don't even want to think about what that animal's done in there. Well, I'm not cleaning it up. No contact for 2 years. Then this mysterious package? Well played, Mikey. My old notebook. Dad must have dug it up in my room and given it to Mikey. If these pages could talk, it would be in the most obnoxious elven accent ever. I had this melody in my head all night. Finally got out of bed and recorded it. I wonder how it sounds now. I could give it a listen, see if I still like it. I kinda want to listen back to that melody I recorded. Maybe I can keep working on this tonight. Think I need a new high score to go with my new job. Love that game. Eleanor knows I kill plants. She willingly sent these to their death. I need to know who's mass-producing these mountain paintings for every store in Haven. One day, if you're brave, unselfish, and true, you can be a real guitar. French cuisine and you? Learn to shred on the guitar in 60 days. Mastering your email? Chapter 1. Turning your computer on. Chapter 2. Mastering the double click. Yeah. This place definitely needs an update. That's probably gonna be my dinner. Analysis of the sonata form and its relation to musical structure and choice? Whoa. Who's the heavyweight thumbing through these bad boys? I mean, who am I kidding? I totally would have gone to this tour. When's the last time someone even used this? If I emptied all these out, I could make a wicked fucking fort. But I'm not doing that right now. Maybe I'll empty some tomorrow. Sheet music too? This store can't make up its mind. All I see are spell books for bards. Eventually, I'll need to get back in the booth. That note up front isn't going to read itself. The store is pretty dope, but I should probably head back to the booth when I'm ready. Treat yourself this Valentine's Day. Call Fred's snow removal. What the hell? It would be really fun to reconnect with Mikey. It's been ages. But am I ready to GM a whole campaign again? Fuck yeah, I am. If we don't have new releases, what do we have? It's throwback time. Okay, Wolfgang. Time for your comeback tour. All my old GM stuff. Holy shit. One of these might work. That sounds promising. Cool. This better live up to the mystery. Cool. So, if I read that right, Kasha's basically giving me carte blanche. I can work with that. I'll check out those posters. Maybe there's something to spruce up the walls. As for music, I can at least start it by updating the new releases. And, yep, there's the vent. Might as well take a look. Shit, that's coming from inside the booth. My first call. Better go answer it. Oh man, I'm gonna puke. The hell peed on our rug? Our raccoon friend, I assume. Clearly not toilet trained. All those years of high school set design were preparing me for this moment. Oh, it just needs some screws. Is there an animal in there? Oh my god, that animal's living in the walls. This is actually pretty sick. I guess upgrading from humming to actual music is a good next step. Okay, so what instrument should I play this thing on? Yeah, I bet it'll sound cool as a guitar riff. Yeah, I bet it'll sound cool as a synth loop. Are you the Haven High mascot? Hard to hold a pickaxe without thumbs? So wait, you're a bird and a miner? Is it hard working underground when you were born to fly? I bet you wish you listened to your mother and became a bird accountant. Sorry. Am I bumming you out? All right, man. Mea culpa. You know I'm here for you if you need to talk, right? I've been meaning to fill out my dating app profile. There's probably work for me to do in the store as well. Damn. How do I tell this girl's future? All right. What am I going to tell this girl? 18, huh? That's a strong roll. Oof. A 6 is not great news. So, what's my prediction? Introduce myself on air? Huh. Let's give this a shot. Now I'm supposed to read some ad copy. That must be around here too? Gotta just dive in and say something on air. I'll need the mic turned on before I start talking. I can turn the mic on with the mixer. The mic's live and waiting for me. Just gotta talk into the mic now. Tell Haven who I am. I've got high hopes for what's on this playlist. I think the playlist is on the computer. I should definitely take a look. Reading an ad should be fun. That's the ad copy on the desk. Should probably read one. This booth's getting a little stuffy. I should get some record store air. There's more things I want to do out in the record store. Still haven't opened that package Mikey sent. Still haven't looked through everything that Mikey sent. Need to make sure I've read all 3 ads today. Can't wait to call Gabe. A friendly voice sounds great about now. I'll call Gabe on my cell. Once I'm done here, I should answer that call. Pretty sure the only other time I've used a landline was to call my cell phone. Something tells me You and I are going to be seeing a lot of each other. One of these buttons is the mic switch. Stop trying to intimidate me with all these buttons and dials. I'm on to you. Need to turn this on first. Once I say my name on air, there's no going back. I was born to hog this mic. I think that's enough for my first day. Don't want to set the bar too high. Smolder can't be any worse of a wingman than Gabe. Can't wait to debrief with Gabe. What a wild day. I now officially listen to sweet tunes for a living. Take that, Auto DJ. My inner hipster is very excited about this. Great song. That new DJ really has the stuff. I used to feel like something was missing if I wasn't rolling this around in my hand. What are you supposed to be? Bet I could get these to stick to the bulletin board from here. I would ask where these came from, but I don't look a GIF stegosaurus in the mouth. First task is find the task list. I should take a look at the task list on the desk. I think I've earned a little break from the radio. I still have some non-radio stuff to do today. Well, would you look at that? It's read an ad o'clock. Okay, the manager left me a task list for my first day. So that's probably around here somewhere. Better answer this caller before I shoot the shit with Gabe. Shaking things up already, Gingrich. Maybe I can play a few more songs today. It'll do, I guess. Hello? Sorry, computer DJ. It's my turn now. Yeesh. I don't think this kid realizes that his girlfriend is loading up on breakup music. Well, I promised great music, so next up. Check out the playlist. Ooh, I need a break. I'll just step away from the desk for a sec. I'll just finish up whatever I want to do and then call Gabe. Ooh, I need a break. I'll just step away from the desk for a sec. I'll just finish up whatever I want to do and then call Gabe. Ooh, I need a break. I'll just step away from the desk for a sec. I'll just finish up whatever I want to do and then call Gabe. I'll just finish up whatever I want to do and then call Gabe. I thought cats were supposed to be low maintenance. Oh, wow. Cradle snack. I think my dad had their record. I hate that I actually find this funny. What is it with old bands and animal names? Sick GTO. Reminds me of my shitty first drum kit. Man, that guitar's seen some shit. Actual Haven teenagers buying signed copies of Thanor is the most wholesome shit I've ever seen. Those look like ghosts to me. Now, if that's not an ice cream cone, I've been very confused my whole life. It took me way too long to notice this. That must have been some party. If Ducky doesn't pick up his Bobby Darin album, I'm sacrificing it to the big band gods. It takes a lot of work to keep one step ahead of Elamon. Well, if hungover Dave worked it out, I'm sure I can too. Damn it, past Dave? Great. That guy's request is locked in here. And instead of a combo, I have 4 drawings. I wonder if these are supposed to connect to something in the store. Maybe records? Mikey keeps sailing south to make me add more paper. Which, I'll admit, was funny the first time. Just set it in a megacity filled with millions of people, she said. How hard could that be? I will never forget Mikey's face when his acid blast melted the horse stall and he had to walk across the dead stretches. This is really turning into something. Horror Tropes 101. If you want a sinister villain, go with a kid. Durgaron. Back from the dead again. Mikey's gonna freak. Mad scientist owl. Mikey's gonna love it. This Grady kid has good taste. Kasha ran this place for a long time. Those shades are undeniably star-shaped. Honestly, if this is as bad as Kasha seems to think it is, I'm dying to hear it. It was genuinely my pleasure. I spy with my little eye. 5, eyes? Let's see who we got this time. War of the Ice Creams. Hope you like it, Sonny. How many sponsors would it take to get some AC in here? More to offer than the Black Lantern jukebox. But barely. The station seems to be doing a lot better. I wonder what changed. It took a bit, but I'm definitely getting the hang of this whole DJ thing. Bit of a learning curve, but we got this. Local micro-celebrity declared cool as hell. Very attractive. I'm sitting in a booth talking to myself about pride. Cut off from the outside world is an understatement. But this was a sweet message. I know it's not that much, but I have the memory of a goldfish. Cheers. Just thinking about last week when the waiter came over and we stopped holding hands just in case. This place looks great. So something hidden in these is supposed to get me in there. Better get code cracking. Finally, I can destroy Mordor and get on with my day. Oh, awesome. Here it is. Well played, Gabe. Now, I will destroy you.
Yar, it's a travesty what's happening to them poor minnows. Disappearing from out in front of us like salt in the wind. Yar, we've looked in the damn ocean. Will you help us or not?
So you see, traveler, that these preposterous accusations you received are simply, well, preposterous. Both. All of it. I'm sorry you have wasted so much time and effort in coming here, traveler. You approach a gate. On either end stand 2 stone guards in silent, yet somehow imposing vigil. Their eyes suddenly shine bright red as they raise their weapons. "Trespasser, you will die!" they bellow in unison. No reason the story has to end here. Should I draw something else? Let's give these kids something worth running from. Looks like our intrepid heroes could use a little help. Nailed it. The great and noble Elamon has been through many hardships. He's lost multiple limbs, died and come back to life who knows how many times. But through it all, Elamon has always counted on one thing: friendship. The love and care of a cherished friend. I'm talking about your sword. Man, that game was something else. My first victory on the board. Not gonna make a big deal. Don't want to jinx it. How embarrassing. Time to deliver good music. From the storage room to the masses. That's all 4 records. Watch your back, Combo Lock. I can finally get back in the booth and play this record. If anyone still cares. Guess that's everything. But the flag on the front door. I think I saw a record with some ghosts on it in the rock bin. Feel like I once saw a Star-related album in the pop bin. Okay. The last one has something to do with ice cream. If I'm done with everything else, I've still got to strike the decorations. I'll just stash the decorations in that cardboard box for now. I left the box near the radio booth. Kind of a bummer to take down all the decorations. Did I miss any other Pride stuff? Still got my letter blocks on the shelf. My lesbian flags hanging up by the back room. Can't forget about the pin dish on the counter. I propped up some of my old signs near the listening station. My vintage posters over by the side room. The only thing left is the flag on the front door. Haven's best and only solitary confinement cell. I'll be back tomorrow. Haven't been in there much. It's such a mess. Free them! Let's pop this bad boy open. Maybe I can guess the combination? There are only 100 gajillion possibilities. How do these records turn into a combination of numbers? Grabbing this for reference, figuring out what should and should not go in this section is the most riveting part of my day. Could be useful. Borrowing this for a minute, taking this to look at later. If Summer were a person, she would for sure listen to reggae. And I would for sure have a crush on her. Say what you will about the 80s. Synth bass was a gift to humanity. Finally got my feral friend on tape. Told you, Gabe. Maybe a handful of these could lure the cat out of the walls. Hope they do the trick. Yum, yum. Yum, yum. A week after we started the campaign, Mikey printed this new Elamon and sent him to me. And it rules. Mikey's drawing skills have gone from rad to ridiculous since high school. Been working on some villains for this campaign. I may be biased, but they're fucking awesome. Can't wait to see Mikey's face when I roll this out. All right. Which one of these baddies would be the ultimate challenger for the great and powerful Elamon? I could listen to that melody I've been tinkering with, the trusty Pro Melody T26. Friend to lonely musicians everywhere. Gotta put those hours in if I want to reach my full potential. Drew this with Ethan. That kid is surprisingly fun. Not the most effective cooling system, but in this heat, I'll take anything. All this labeling is giving me flashbacks to the thankless world of high school stage managing. When you're competing with the entire internet, you need to get aggressive. Been getting a lot of folks saying good for you about these, but not so many takers. Better sound quality, but still a hard-ass chair. Wish I had more to work with. Have I not unpacked my drums because I still feel guilty about leaving the band? Or am I just lazy? Hasn't been a lot of interest in sheet music. I should just clear it out when I have time. Fewer, yes, but so many remain. So very many. Oh, good. I was afraid we were gonna run out of boxes. Oh, man. Better leave that here or I'll be shaking it on the radio until I get fired. Ugh. I'm just gonna pretend that all the mice moved out and went to mouse college by now. Ugh. Mice? Okay, Mystery Wall Cat. Time to earn your keep. I bet you've seen your fair share of bad haircuts, haven't you? Ooh, maybe it's time for a little record store archaeology. Last thing I've got to do today is pack up all the Pride decorations. Izzy bought this for my kitchen table. Our first Pride together. Eventually, I'll get this hanging over my drum set again. I love these so much. Our lettering was on point. Every time I look at this, I feel part of something. A souvenir from the best cousin ever. Guess when I'm done procrastinating, I'll go get that box ready to hold the decorations. Think there's a caller on the line. Don't want to keep my adoring fans waiting. Guess I should go back to the booth and do my job. I should hop back in the booth and answer that call. Better go grab that record for Grady's dad. Been a bit since I went into the storage room. Hope I can find that record. If I ever want to play that guy's request, I'll have to get it from the storage room in the back. Got all the records. Now I just have to figure out that lock. Have record, will travel. Back to the booth to play it. Huh. Chef Betty's senior cooking class is getting popular. Pride isn't over until the flag comes down. I think I'll save this for last. Well, those drawings were meant to be a hint. Guess I should look around the store. The symbols on that note must match with something. Better keep looking. I know I saw an eye on that note. There's a record with a bunch of eyes in the bargain bin. There's a record with a bunch of eyes in the bargain bin. I think one of the symbols was a ghost. Maybe the ghost is hiding in one of these bins. I'm looking for something with a star on it. Or maybe stars? Maybe there's something in the t-shirt room. Wait, isn't there a record next to the bargain bin that has ice cream on the sleeve? All good things must come to an end, which means every Pride decoration must come down. Sex, drugs, and original pressings. Also, I just want to say, holy shit, you all have made this the best Pride ever. Literally ever. Welcome to Crindle's Keep, a peaceful little seaside village. Or so it appears. Bad taste, Elamon. Roll for too soon. They call it New Eden. The greatest, most prosperous, most peaceful city in all the realms. Absolutely nothing. For in New Eden, crime is but a memory. Disease is but a myth. Pain, locals have known of the volcano's riches for generations. Every few years, some foolish braggart ventures inside and is never seen again. I say never seen again because they are heard. Their shrieks echo through the surrounding towns and canyon lands, the only evidence of their gruesome deaths. People are always afraid to take the ones Chloe made. We're committed to hassling everyone, straight or gay. Ugh, I know. Where's a good spot to put these? Could drop a few treats there. Cats love windowsills, right? Or maybe over there? It's a nice quiet spot. Consider it a peace offering. Consider it a peace offering. Wait. There, see? Not a raccoon. Shit. Maybe I should take another look at those records. There must be something in those record covers that I'm missing. I should give those albums another look. I know there's something there. Damn. That wasn't it. Guess that wasn't it either. No cigar. Nothing. Wrong combo. Shocker. Damn. Maybe I should go grab all those records. This is getting me nowhere. Try all you want. This is my game. Ugh, dude, I'm not listening. Fake? Bitch, I'm getting a premonition right now. It's of me whipping your ass. What did I just say? Dude. Oh, damn. What happened, Gabe? I thought you were going to try this time. It's the poor craftsman who blames his tool. All right, dude. Fuck. It feels good not to worry about shit like that. Even just for one weekend. 1, 2, 3, 4! No, don't. Chloe, I swear to God. Word. Same. This campaign has been, dare I say, epic so far. I'm so glad Mikey got us playing again. To repay him, I need to come up with the most badass baddie he's ever seen. I'm down to 3 options. Time to choose. Isn't it weird? The event we look forward to all year basically boils down to sitting around on the grass all afternoon. And meeting cool people, that's not even close to enough stickers. Sweet. There's so many flags. I have no idea what any of these mean. I look like a normie. I should have worn something cooler. What the hell am I doing here? I'll catch up with you eventually, Jen. Anyway, I still need to add the tally for last night's match. Watch out, Gabe. I'm coming for the throne. Anyone can get lucky 4 times in a row. It doesn't mean anything. Not bad. Kinda sparse. But I dig it. Still feel like it's missing something, though. Guess it needs a hook. But what kind? Maybe like a really anthemic hook. Something that makes you feel like you're putting your fist in the air. Maybe like a really poppy hook. Something that makes you want to dance. You liking today's show? How's my advice? Pretty solid, right? I feel like the psychic shtick is still missing something. You know? You think I should have done an accent? Okay, something like, it is I, vampire psychic. When I'm not sucking blood, I'm changing lives. Yeah? You like? No notes? It's probably too late to introduce a new character, huh? Hey, Steph. Your pals at Smolder have noticed you're having a massive dry spell on account of you live in fucking nowhere, Colorado. Would you like to expand your dating radius? What's the worst that could happen? All right. The heat's no excuse. Better take this call. Dang, I'm blowing up today. Should probably answer that call. The show's been getting a lot of calls lately. Probably summer vacay. Or maybe I'm famous. Shouldn't keep callers on hold too long. I should really answer the phone. Can't forget to read all the sponsor messages. I've still got some ads to read today. I should look over the ad copy again. It's on the desk somewhere. I hope I can find that record he requested. It's such a mess in this storage room. It's been really nice having my Pride stuff all on display. I should go pack up the Pride decorations. Don't want the station manager randomly doing it when she's here. Yeah, fine. I don't feel like it. But I still need to go out in the store and deal with the decorations. Let's see what the outside world is up to. All my closest friends are great listeners and not afraid to get in my face. I am fresh out of banter. But that should be plenty for today. Still can't believe that my fake psychic nonsense has snowballed into a whole thing. This caller could be great, or they could be awful. And that's half the fun. A watched phone never rings. Got a caller waiting. I should take care of that first. Who said playing games won't get you anywhere? Steph's dating life, now with new expanded radius. I've gotten exactly 0 Smolder matches in the past 2 weeks. Yet here I am, glancing at my phone again. Scrounged up some great albums for KRCT Pride. I wish my personal collection was this lit. God, I have great taste in music. Nothing says high-quality radio content like an obnoxious sound effects board. I bet I could use this on air. My most agreeable friend. So glad they sell these in bulk. That was the last thing I needed to do in the booth. I still have to pack up the pride decorations, though. Tragically, I can't get the record from the storage room unless I leave the booth. All right, moment of truth. I don't want to give this kid bad news, but I don't want to get her hopes up either. I mean, the D20 seems optimistic. The D20 predicts disaster, going to his first pride looking for love. How do I help this kid manage his expectations? He did have a decent roll. The die doesn't seem to think he'll succeed. 17! You go, girl. Oof. 3? That's really not great. 16's a strong roll. A 5's pretty bad. 14. Not bad. Ouch. A 4? Home not feeling like home. That's a rough one. So can a house meeting really turn it around? 16 is a strong dice check. The D20 didn't have high hopes. And by mother fate, I mean my D20. Maybe now I can start a new show. I'll call it The Dateless Dating Advisor. That was the last thing I needed to do on the radio. I still have to pack up the pride decorations, though. That was the last thing I needed to do on the radio. I still have to pack up the pride decorations, though. Dang, I'm blowing up today. Should probably answer that call. That was the last thing I needed to do on the radio. I still have to pack up the pride decorations, though. Dang, I'm blowing up today. Should probably answer that call. That was the last thing I needed to do on the radio. I still have to pack up the pride decorations, though. Dang, I'm blowing up today. Should probably answer that call. Pretty sure we've got that record somewhere in the back room. That was the last thing I needed to do on the radio. I still have to pack up the pride decorations, though. Gotta grab this from the CD section. Let's see what I have left. Oh, good. All of it. Wow. I really don't want to do any of this. I wonder how long it took to get the scent of hairspray and Jack Daniels out of the shop. Of course Fiona wanted to be a bard. Of course she did. Another artifact of a good thing I messed up for no reason. See, this one I can keep up for a while. Thanks, Gabe. Gabe forgot to put professional in quotes. I can't even imagine working the shop in the throes of Beatlemania. Oh man, I'm only 20 years too late. This filled up like a week after I printed a new one, which is one of those good problems. Fiona was right. This game rules. Seriously thinking of how to make a session happen. Holy shit. Like, Kasha? Should I play this on the air? Just checking out some other options. No, Ryan, they mean remaining players who also hatched a dragon egg. Duh, it's gonna be a lot of work, but I'm on a roll now. Charlotte and I started this book club where we read the trashiest crime novels and then talk about how much we love them. Definitely getting this one framed. Fiona was amazing in this. We haven't exactly been getting the cream of the crop for this job opening. I can't imagine doing the same job for like 4 decades. Man, the 90s must have been a wild time to be an edgy goth dork. What the hell? Oh, fucking Valkyrie. What am I supposed to do with this? Okay, I can probably figure out the gist of these and then improv the rest. Don't like my riffs? Tell it to the devil cat. Man, it's almost like we're a real radio station now. Who has 2 thumbs and really knows what she's doing? This chick still kind of baffles me that people like my show. Haven't been on top of my game lately, I guess. Violet got real with me and I just left her on red. Maybe I should get in touch. I can't deal with whatever it is we're doing, Vi. Not right now. I had a lot of fun with Vi. Ugh. What is wrong with me? I like that he handwrote in a 1 with all the exclamation points. Psh, Kasha, you're still cool as hell. Same shit, different day. Aw, I was kind of pulling for Steph too. If there was something to talk about, Found it. Come on, Gingrich. I am so not having this right now. It's just like any other day. Just like any other fucking day. Come on, Gingrich. I am so not having this right now. It's just like any other day. Just like any other fucking day. Come on, Gingrich. I am so not having this right now. It's just like any other day. Just like any other fucking day. Come on, Gingrich. I am so not having this right now. It's just like any other day. Just like any other fucking day. But wait. There's more. Think I'll throw Ethan a little curveball. Looks like some vigilante justice to me. This could use a more theatrical twist. I think it's time to raise the stakes. Let's see what Ethan does with that. I stuck the chore list on my laptop. Let's see what still needs doing. All right, just a few chores left. Last chore. Just get it done. I definitely had a few things left to do on my list. Gotta put these comics back where they belong. I should shelve these comics on the rack near the front. Still need to stock those albums that just came in. I remember I left the new albums on the back table. I should bring these records up front to the new releases bin. I can pull up that request email on my laptop. My laptop's on the front counter. I should go read that email. Won't take too long to find this request. Now that we've only got one section of CDs. All the CDs are in the side room now. I'll have to search through the CD section in the side room. My tiny, oppressive command center. Dude was camped out here for 3 hours. Didn't buy a thing. On the plus side, he did leave all this shit for me to clean up. Time to put the comics back. Again. I'll rotate this display some other time. Get better covers to look at. Still amazes me that we now sell comics. Props to Thanor for drumming up so much interest. This is like 95% Twizzler wrappers. Spec-fucking-tacular. Thanks, Devil Cat. It's fine. Don't need to deal with it right now. Still gonna leave this here. I'm allowed to make some bad decisions. Fresh goodies. Time to find your home. Not gonna shelve those albums right now. As long as bands keep putting out actual records, I'll keep trying to sell them to actual customers. Poor CDs. None of the charm of vinyl, nor the convenience of streaming. But hey, at least you're shiny. Been a while since I've worked on my song-ish thing. Trusty 4-track. Knobs go up, levels go up. Knobs go down, levels go down. You always know what you're gonna get. Really tempted to kill at least a couple hours on this thing. Oh yeah, I should add a tally for yesterday's match. Okay, this is progress. Eat it, Gabe. We're basically tied. If I can just win one more match by the end of the year, I can die happy. A temporary setback. But we'll see who has the last laugh. This thing's really coming along. I've lost 20 years of lower back functionality using this goddamn relic. Wait, which one did Gabe do again? Step 1 of my grand plan to corrupt the youth. Country is 1 part heartbreak, 1 part liquor, and then a motherfucking fiddle that can rock your ass. Get it? Steph picks instead of staff picks? Ryan made me do it. Okay, but how to become a home inspector includes 10 aggressively personal journal prompts, and they're amazing. I already tried rubbing his belly. Still waiting for my 3 wishes. I dragged this whole-ass chair out here, and I haven't even used it for a nap yet. Criminal. This is what it's come to. Bribing my cat with drugs. Ryan says it's state law for every place of business to feature living greenery, and I still can't tell if he's lying. Yeah, I'm gonna leave the rest of this for the new employee, assuming I can get one. Can't believe this was gathering dust in the back, when it could have been gathering dust out here. The campaign's kind of on hiatus right now. I should call Mikey. So glad I decided to hang on to this monstrosity. Turns out we weren't ready for Laserdisc. I won't rest until you're more sticker than support beam. Can't afford them yet. You can't just let customers pluck up all the good stuff. Pull yourself together, Misty. I might have been a little optimistic about the demand for these. Legends tell of a distant epoch when more than one employee's coat hung from this rack. Hope the last person who used this remembered to clock out. We can't afford 15 years of overtime. Sometimes I stand here and gossip about myself. Hey, horse. Did you know that gummy bears are made out of horse feet? Damn, Ninja Cat. I just filled this up. Still haven't figured out what's making my snare buzz. Ugh. No matter how many times I clean it, I can't get rid of the smell. I should probably stop sourcing my daily caloric intake from this table. Oh shit. I need to give this back. How long before he forgets I have it? Found this just dumped in a corner. I'm hoping the wiring's still good. Oh shit. Wait. I haven't taken enough radio calls for today yet. Where did I leave my laptop? I typed my chore list on there. Can't forget, my laptop and therefore my list of chores are on the front counter. Gotta pick up those comics someone left out. Someone left a hell of a mess at the listening station. I can't leave that mess of comics all over the listening station. Need to take out the trash. I can smell the trash by the back door from here. I've got to take out the trash I left in the back room. Always feels nice to stock some new albums. The new releases bin is towards the front. That dude's CD request should still be in my email. Violet gave this to me on our first date. Kinda made up for missing Pride. At least at the time. Gabe's a great friend. More importantly, he's got booze. When I'm done here, I'll close up the DJ booth and call him. Can't wait to be done with work. Just gotta close up. Then I'm out of here. I should close up the DJ booth. Chef Betty's been getting a lot of traffic from this bulletin board. Think I'll ask for my cut and risotto. Still need to answer some calls before I peace out. I still have ads left to read today. I should get back to the radio. Need to get back in the booth and knock out an ad. Shouldn't leave callers on the line. Okay. Gotta earn that paycheck. Back to the radio. If I just get back in the booth and take some calls, then I can finally sign off. Backseat bingo. Why does that sound familiar? Gotta finish up my ads first. Just a few more ads, and I'm officially out of here. Aw, that's adorable. You think you're the master? That's the plan. Just shut up. She's nobody's cat, fella. She bows to no man. We have that in common. Hey, Gabe, where did you get that scratch on your hand?
What? Could it be? After all his big talk, has Gabe Chen been humiliated in his own house? Damn it!
What the hell, man? Is this table rigged? Is this a grift?
Mom? Mom! Mom!
Oh my God, Chloe. Where's Chloe? That game took a lot out of me. But then, they all do. Rung by rung, sucker. I'm cursed. That's the only explanation. I've been tinkering with this one for like half a year, and I still don't know what it's supposed to be. I like it, though, so far. It might sound pretty dope with a breakdown, right? Oh, and a vocal track. Maybe I'll really bring that epic victory vibe in the breakdown. Maybe I'll really bring the doom and gloom in the breakdown. Okay, so vocals. What are my lyrics gonna be about? Hell yes, that real emo shit. I know a thing or two about surviving. Hope I know enough about camaraderie to fake it. You look down, Bobble Hawk. You good? Come on, don't give me that. We've been through so much. You sure you don't want to open up to me? Thinking about your ex again? Man, you gotta move on. You were out of her league anyway. Of course I'm right. Look, what do you say we hit the town after work? I'll be your wing woman. Get it? 'Cause you're a bird? Yeah, you get it. Okay, work mode, go. Got a caller waiting patiently for me to pick up the phone. Time to be a big girl and answer the phone. Still gotta read some ads today. I should read another ad. Really not feeling it, but I've got chores left to do. Still got work left in the record store. Guess I'm popular today. Got a caller. I should probably grab that. Don't know how much more quality fortune telling I can come up with. Yeah, I know. You want me to talk to you. Think that's all I have in me today. Don't worry, old guy. I also sometimes struggle with basic tasks. Sometimes this thing is the only reason I come to work. Life's even more random than tabletop. We just don't notice until we hit a 1. Not gonna think about that app right now. Freaking Violet. I haven't responded to her question yet. My tiny little window to the outside world. At least I get to listen to music all day. Seriously tempted to just put this song on repeat. Forever my only coworker. Look out for sticky meteorites. For better or for worse, my job still involves talking to strangers on the phone. Where did that ad copy go? I should knock out an ad. Luckily, I have a nice list to pick from. I still need to talk up our sponsors if I want to get paid. Maybe I can make out another ad from today's copy. Better ditch this booth and knock out my chores. Great, I'm done with my shift. I can leave. Time to get the hell out of this booth and close up. A conversation with HR. Not much to go on from the dice roll. So, what do I think this guy deserves? 10. The most nothing number on the die. Boom. 16. Oof. 5. Not great luck. Still got chores to do in the store. Better head out there. Still got chores to do in the store. Better head out there. Still got chores to do in the store. Better head out there. Bullies are the worst, especially when they ruin something you love. What do I tell her? She rolled pretty high. That was a pretty bad roll. Make all the plans you want. In the end, the dice decide. The courageous and heroic warrior. Elamon. If I died tomorrow, this notebook would be the most comprehensive and confusing record of my life. Haven't gotten much use out of the screen in our virtual campaign, but I like having it around. This thing grows more every session. My comp-sci professor called that scope creep. Okay, where were we? I haven't moved Elamon into the right place yet. Where are my notes? I need to roll the dice for this next encounter. I should double-check what I had planned in my notebook. Yeah, he's right. Elamon's in the wrong place. We playing or not? Roll for perception. She'll be fine. My house is safe. You know what isn't, though? Your position. You're surrounded by enchanted skeletons, and your HP is fucked. Now roll. And that's minus 5 HP. Must be the rain. 1 year. Yeah. That sounds good. I'm glad Quentin and I reconnected. But really, I was the one who needed to figure out my shit. I'm glad Fiona and I reconnected. But really, I was the one who needed to figure out my shit. Damn. I must have really made her feel bad. In the end, I was the one who needed to figure out her shit. If it turns out I sold more Bird Call CDs than punk records this year, I'm gonna give Ryan a wedgie. A fucking scavenger hunt on New Year's Eve? My friends are dorks. Getting pretty mushy. Even for Gabe. Typical Ryan. Making triple sure I get it. Huh. Sure. What? Good effort, Ethan. See, Valkyrie? We're best friends. It says so right here. Damn. We had a good time together that day. Sorry, Riley, but that horse had to go. Man, I should make sure Fiona gets this back. It's a dope character. Quentin's gonna be a badass LARP prince. Damn. Fiona and I never got to finish our campaign. You wonderful bunch of absolute geeks. Hope I've done the old place proud. Yeah, I'm definitely bringing this back for next year. What the hell is Ducky up to? Wonder if Fiona and I are ever gonna have a chance to play this together. Wonder if Quentin and I are ever gonna have a chance to play this together. I was supposed to play this with Fiona, but it was probably a good thing we didn't. Thanks for the heads up, Kasha. Welp, KRCT's officially got a new logo. By yours truly. Never expected I'd be considering a personal Artistopia account. Then again, there's a whole song on my 4-track that I wrote. Felt really good to share my song with Mikey. Maybe I should consider this. Felt pretty incredible hearing my song on the radio. Maybe I'm ready for something like this. Not sure if I'm ready to put my songs out into the world yet. $15 a month is pretty steep. Besides, I didn't need pro editing tools to get my song in good shape. I'm still reeling over Elamon cooking and eating the Kraken meat. Mikey is a monster. We better return to New Eden, or I wasted a lot of time on this absolute unit of a map. If fantasy has taught me anything, it's that you always explore the volcano. Damn, Mikey. Alberon's second in command really tore Elamon up. And he's not even in the final room of the lab yet. Durgaron's second in command really tore Elamon up. And he's not even in the final room of the lab yet. Quicksby's second in command really tore Elamon up. And he's not even in the final room of the lab yet. Alberon's second in command really tore Elamon up. And he's not even at the cloud chamber above the tower yet. Durgaron's second in command really tore Elamon up. And he's not even at the cloud chamber above the tower yet. Quicksby's second in command really tore Elamon up. And he's not even at the cloud chamber above the tower yet. Alberon's second in command really tore Elamon up. And he hasn't reached the deepest dungeon in the volcano yet. Durgaron's second in command really tore Elamon up. And he hasn't reached the deepest dungeon in the volcano yet. Quicksby's second in command really tore Elamon up. And he hasn't reached the deepest dungeon in the volcano yet. Still a battle worthy of Elamon. Might be premature to say this, but you had a good run, Elamon. You really did. It wouldn't be fun if Alberon just steamrolled Mikey. It wouldn't be fun if Durgaron just steamrolled Mikey. It wouldn't be fun if Quicksby just steamrolled Mikey. I can level the playing field a bit. Sorry, Elamon. Alberon has this one in the bag. Durgaron has this one in the bag. Quicksby has this one in the bag. Dang it, Ryan. I tried to help you, bro. Holy shit. This is rad. If they think I'm going to wield this power responsibly, they haven't been paying attention. Gotta keep the new hires in check. If we ever get new hires. Damn, Mikey. When did you turn into such a grown-up? My inner Tyler Durden hates this part of the job. But my inner Billy Mays loves it. Oh yeah. KRCT has gone pro, baby. Nice to finish out the year on a high. Perhaps my best middle-of-the-pack performance yet. Not that many listeners lately. I blame the holidays. It's an honor to be chosen as Olivia's elder gay. Well, it hardly needed to be said, so she hardly said it. Man, last show of 2018. I know I say this every New Year's, but this was a fucking crazy year. What would be super good for Gabe? What would be tough for Gabe? But in a good way. Extremely rainbow, extremely body. Just like Violet promised. I really hope Violet's doing okay. Nice of Jed to swing by with this. I'll pop it open around midnight, when I'm done with everything else. That last session was insane. But Elamon got fucked up. I'm worried he won't survive his final battle against the child god Alberon. I'm worried he won't survive his final battle against the evil owl genius Quicksby. I want to show Mikey how much this campaign has meant to me by giving him the epic finale he deserves. Should I let Elamon go down in a blaze of glory? Or should I nerf the baddie and give him more of a fighting chance? I'm worried he won't survive his final battle against Durgaron. Fail. Yes, and you just cast it underwater. So instead of saying seismic projection, you said blubbic blubtion. The executioner priest begins chanting, blood to oil, breath to steam. Blood to oil, breath to steam. We submit this offering unto you, almighty child God Alberon. We submit this offering unto you, almighty Durgaron. We submit this offering to you, almighty Owl Lord Quicksby. Critical hit. The bolt pierces the priest's neck and impales him against the altar. With great leaps and bounds, the magma frog carries Elamon safely across the ocean of lava. Suddenly, the magma frog unfurls his giant tongue, wrapping it around Elamon's torso and holding him aloft like a fruit fly.
What can I say? It's in my nature. Ribbit.
Suddenly, a voice bellows out from the abyss. A voice so loud and deep, it sends the sea rippling in all directions. It echoes throughout the tower, shaking its very foundation. It erupts through the volcano, shaking the walls and the lava below. The hero Elamon,
we meet again.
Definitely a worthy match to close out the year.
Should all the acquaintance be forgot?
Closing out the year the same way I started it. What could fit under the front door? Maybe concert tickets? All right, it's on. Where's this next clue? Better look at my notebook and decide how I want to set up this final battle. When did Gabe have time to sneak something in here? I should go pick up what Gabe left at the front door. They said don't look far. So close to the front door, I guess? Charlotte underlined listener in that clue. Oh, the clue's talking about the listening station. Gabe capitalized the word beat in that clue. I bet Gabe put that clue on my drum set. He better not have touched anything besides the clue. Bright, illuminate, shine. Okay, Ryan's talking about some kind of light. Did I see something on that lamp by the booth? Okay, music genres that describe me. I feel so conceited even thinking this, but I think Charlotte's referring to the inspirational section. Okay. So Ethan underlined the word call and also added switchboard in parentheses. My caller's switchboard's in the booth. How the heck did they get in? Did they prep this last night? I guess I should look for anything in the store that has to do with Valkyrie. Yeah. I'm thinking the clue's gotta be on the scratch post in the back corner. Show's winding down. Almost time to toast the new year. I'm looking forward to breaking open that champagne. Best party in town. Suspicious. Coming up with crazy nonsense. And then seeing Mikey bring it to life will never get old. Coming up with crazy nonsense. And then seeing Mikey bring it to life will never get old. Mikey's been sketching his favorite moment of each session. It's freaking great. When we started 9 months ago, I never imagined the campaign would be this long. Or this fun. Time to write the last chapter. I did a bunch of work on my song. I think it's finally finished. Happy New Year, Pro Melody T26. Slinging pixelated mustard is about the right level of celebration for me tonight. Nothing quite like being artistically shown up by a 10-year-old to start your year off right. I'll pop this open around midnight when I'm done with everything else. Never resented snow until it became my job to clear it. The death metal holiday album I put out isn't getting much play, and I have no idea why. Managed to do 3 late-night practice sessions this week. It's actually kind of nice, playing in an empty store. I never really found religious music inspirational. And then I saw how much money these bands make. The folks who buy rap albums on vinyl are a rare and special group. I aspire to that level of coolness. My sweet, precious children. No one will hurt you here. Valkyrie only uses this when I'm not looking, which doesn't hurt my feelings whatsoever. Charlotte and I were not built for that meditation class. Felt like termites were chewing up my fucking legs. We're gunning for Charlie Brown with this level of decor. Was this worth $19.99? Yes. How does Ducky make all of this stuff while also spending every waking minute of his life at the bar? Maybe time travel. If someone told me when I started this random-ass job that we'd get popular enough to sell merch, I would have punched them in the foot. Valkyrie better be grateful. This cost me $3 whole. I, for one, am completely ready for Laserduck. Turns out every record I had on hold for myself was the perfect holiday gift for one of my friends. Misty looks a little creepy, but once you get to know her, she's actually armless. Oh, dang. I'm gonna have to put another t-shirt order in. Guess I finally clicked with the customer base. People here wear t-shirts in the winter and brag about not being cold. But those of us who've survived Seattle's death drizzle know better than to tempt the gods. What's New Year's for if not stuffing your face with junk food? Guess I could hang out here and ask myself if I'm going to the office party tonight. Gabe ran into a pole doing bike tricks to make me laugh. Mission accomplished. Gotta give Valkyrie her New Year's treat. You know you've made it as a DJ when your station lets you expense a new fridge. Whoops. Haven't served Valkyrie her New Year's Eve treat yet. She's got expensive taste. What do you want? My best thrift shop find. Ugly as sin, comfy as hell, and probably bedbug free. I've done enough work tonight. Almost time to break open the champagne. Gabe said it was up front. Whatever it is. I met Gabe when I was still with my band. He invited us to play here. Maybe Ryan's talking about a lamp. If Charlotte's talking about genres, then I should probably look in the record bins. Ethan's definitely referring to some serious audio equipment. Where would that be? Gabe doesn't know about Val's love for death metal, so he would have put it somewhere obviously cat-related. Finally found the last clue. Just have to find my prize. Gotta keep looking. Where's that next clue? Okay, tomorrow I'm finally clearing this off. New year, new bulletins. Sure are a lot of shelves in the back room. It's gotta be on a shelf in the back room. Maybe tucked in a corner. Gotta finish up the radio show. Can't drink on the job. All right. Think it's about time to crack open that champagne. Coming up with crazy nonsense and then seeing Mikey bring it to life will never get old. He is known for ensnaring other young children and then harvesting them for his black magic. He has ensnared the citizens of New Eden with powerful magic, transforming the once great city into nothing more than a farm of souls for him to feed on. His great evil is matched only by his greed. Once he has leveled a city, he captures all of its treasures and deposits them here for safekeeping. His name is Alberon. Do not let his youth deceive you. Though he is barely 5 years old here, he has lived hundreds of years in other dimensions. Violet borrowed this for me on our second date. That girl is literally always freezing. Super glad we're still bros. Bye. Violet borrowed this from me on our second date. Well, got it back now, don't I? Elamon bursts into the undersea laboratory where he discovers the missing children, huddled together in fear. Roll for perception. Your orb of luminescence catches the glint of glass jars all along the walls. Inside, what? No. It's teeth. They're baby teeth. Looking down from 100 stories above the city, you see thousands, if not millions, of thin blue strands stretching from just above your head to the city below. This is the soul web, an entire city strung together in eternal captivity. And you stand right at the center of it. It takes a beat for your eyes to adjust to the overwhelming shimmer. A sea of ruby, diamond, emerald, and of course, gold. What do you do next? Elamon dives headfirst into a pile of metal and glass and somehow, without any explanation, swims around in it as if it is water. His name is Quixby. Once renowned for his wisdom and knowledge, he was driven from the Sky Council after the Great Cloud Schism and has sworn revenge. Quixby plans to harvest the children for his dark magic and turn the skies black for 1,000 years. Quixby is harvesting the collective knowledge of New Eden so he can complete his weather machine and turn the skies black for 1,000 years. Quixby is amassing great riches in order to build an indestructible weather machine and turn the skies black for 1,000 years. Only the best smoked salmon for my little terror. So he's like killing his own people? What the hell? Damn, man. Sounds prestigious. Okay, Professor. Teach me, Oh, sorry. I was just thinking about that pic Shar showed me of your scene phase. Was it hard to play foosball with your Hot Topic bangs obscuring your line of sight? Hey, Gabe, how do you spell insecurities? Dude, what do you know about flexing? Do you even lift, bro? Do you honestly believe that's true? You want to test me? Oh, you know a lot about blasting guitar solos, do you, Gabe? Sure you do, bud. Hey, how many instruments do you play? You want to jam after this? Show me your skills. You suck. No, you suck. No, dude, you suck. I'm Gabe. When all else fails, I'm Gabe. Dad joke. Dad joke. Sudden and unexpected insight into your most private thoughts and feelings. Did I tell you I was in juvie? Boom! Thanks for the lesson, Professor.
How'd I do? Damn it. I was so sure I had you that time. Dude, knock it off. The result of wine night with Charlotte. If memory serves. Gotta add the latest game. Fuck yeah. Yeah! I'm breathing down your neck, Chen. Your January's gonna be hell. Well, I'll remember this last little victory, even if no one else will. I mean, I could just erase all of this. But I've got too much honor in my blood. You know what? I held my own this year. Next year is the year I dominate. Okay, Jed. What have you hooked me up with? Close enough. My little idea has grown up into a whole ass song. Maybe I should share it with someone? Nah. It's my monster baby, and I want to keep it for myself. You have a designated driver for tonight, right? What a year, huh? All right, 'cause I'm not driving you around if you lose your license again. You understand me? You seem like a tequila kind of guy. Am I right? Think I could outdrink you? Be honest. You've already gotten started, haven't you? I can smell the booze on you from here. You're a treasure, Bobblehawk. Never change. You hear me? So, Ducky's Tontine. Read ads, play songs, take calls. I'm a fully automated DJ. All right, Gabe. What did you leave out there for me? No one's listening, but I won't let that stop me from reading an ad. Look at that. Someone chose calling me over getting wasted. I should answer that call. Whoever snuck in here to plant clues. I'm legitimately impressed. Ethan definitely meant my phone switchbox. Now's as good a time as any to advertise something on the radio. I left that champagne right outside the booth. Can't stay in this booth too long. I'll miss the countdown. Everyone wants some good luck from Steph. Believe it or not, I've got a caller waiting. Come on, callers. Or don't. I've been speaking into that mic for almost a year. And I'm still not tired of it. Let's save some banter for next year. Hey, old friend. Emphasis on old. Wah, wah. Ready to roll? Any smolder used tonight is strictly for shits and giggles. These are the real MVPs tonight. That's my song. On the radio. Good times need good tunes. You survived another rotation around the sun. Congrats. A peaceful herd of Splatosaurus. Might as well knock out an ad real quick. Where's that ad copy? Ethan mentioned it had something to do with my radio equipment. What else is on that ad copy? Gotta leave the booth if I want to pop that champagne for midnight. Okay, that clue's in here somewhere. Done with my shift. Just in time for champagne. What does one do with an overexpensive gift? 17. Go Ducky. 4. Sorry, Ducky. Or yay? 12 doesn't tell me much. Holy shit. 19? Holy shit. A 2. So glad this is up to the D20 and not me. Happily, or sadly, your friends all continue to live this year. So you don't win your tontine. I've done enough work tonight. Almost time to break open the champagne. I've done enough work tonight. Almost time to break open the champagne. All right, Gabe. What did you leave out there for me? I've done enough work tonight. Almost time to break open the champagne. All right, Gabe. What did you leave out there for me? I've done enough work tonight. Almost time to break open the champagne. All right, Gabe. What did you leave out there for me? I've done enough work tonight. Almost time to break open the champagne. I've done enough work tonight. Almost time to break open the champagne. A super high roll for a super high caller. What does it mean? A super low roll for a super high caller. What does it mean? Damn it, Fiona. I know you were just trying to help. But why couldn't you just mind your own business? I mean, she did dig through my dirty laundry. Still kind of wish I'd kept my cool. Wonder how she's doing. Yeah, better to move on. Oof, I was not doing so hot last time we talked. Maybe I should let her know I'm okay. On second thought, maybe we're both better off not talking. What kind of opener do I want to use? Okay, Fiona. Wow me. Oh, hell.
She sent this like 2 weeks ago. This is becoming a pattern with you, Steph. Unicorn hunters. Barking up the wrong tree, I'm afraid. Nice. Batting 1,000. Well, that could have gone worse. Download a dating app, they said. It'll be fun, they said. Welp, huh. You'll learn something new every day. Is it, though? I really don't feel up to playing this game right now. Hey? Really? Well, she was a delight. Wow. Bye, I guess. Steph Gingrich, this is your life. Let's go with, that was my favorite drugstore makeup song to play live. Does this feel right? Comedy is tragedy plus time. And Izzy and I broke up like a month ago. That's a bit of time. Straightforward and to the point. Does this feel right? Okay. What do I want to say about myself? Assuming I want to say anything, I'll start with the Steph Gingrich Cliff's Notes. What do I want to include? Next, gotta out myself as a media snob. It's only fair. What kind of stuff do I want to name drop? And top it off with a dash of what I'm looking for. The less people know, the better. Is that what I want it to say? Seems easy enough. Good luck to you, Grace. Little too old for me, though. Pass. Huh. Well, you seem normal. Screw it. Nothing to lose. You're kidding. Even if I had the money, I know a sucker's bet when I see one. Fuck you, app. That's as good a sign as any. Time to say goodbye to this app. Get it together, Steph. Best foot forward. Yeah, I'm not so sure I want to shoot the first shot. I set myself up for that one. I just won't mention the town. I left her on red like a week ago. Damn it, Vi. Why do you have to make it complicated?
Citizens of Haven Springs, that was the Wednesday with Bomb Squad. Up next, a very special request from some chick. No way. I can't believe you're doing this again. Do you have any idea how much time I've put into this? No, dude, I can't come over there. I'm working. It's called a job. Maybe you'd understand if you ever had. Hey, hold on a sec. Are you serious? You're a lifesaver. Oh, no bird calls, though. I'll be there, 1 sec. Organizing a LARP shouldn't be this hard. Alex, right? I'm Steph. Oh, no, I'm good. Thanks, though. Sorry I couldn't hang out at the record store. I've got some time now, though, if you want to chat. No, it's character stats. Do you know what a LARP is? Yep. Live action roleplay. It's like a tabletop role-playing game, but acted out in real life. Costumes, foam weapons, beanbag spells. It's great. Yeah, it's next week. They're coming with me. It's their first time. I'm so excited. Would you ever want to join us sometime? Awesome. That's fair. Playing with the right people helps, though. That's Ryan's stuff. Apparently he ditched me for Gabe. Being a hero again. Ryan's always doing that. It's a Lucan family thing. Have you heard about Jed's rescue? It was a big deal. Back when he was a minor, he saved. People here still talk about it. The tourism board wanted to make a movie. Sorry, Jed. He doesn't like to brag, but there's stuff about it all over the place if you look. He's so modest, it's ridiculous. All the time, except when he ditches me for Gabe. This is bedazzled kiwi schnapps. No one's ever ordered it, so Gabe's trying to get rid of it with the jukebox game. It's like a short version of 20 questions, where you're trying to guess a song, guess wrong, you have to take the shot. Ryan and I were going to play. You want to take his place? Yes. Okay. Let me know if you change your mind. Awesome. Okay. Hey, what's up? So, I'll pick a song. You have 5 yes or no questions before you have to guess it. Got one. Jukebox is all yours. So, what do you want to ask me? No animals. The lyrics crack me up. Even the title's pretty goofy. Reminds me of fun times, I guess. Yep. Nope. Oh. Yeah, it totally does. It is more than one word. It's not as bad as it looks. How was it? Hey, thanks for playing.
I'm really glad we did. No, it's not. Sorry. Fuck. Nice one. Guess I'm drinking? Oh. Hey, thanks for playing. I'm really glad we did. You've got 2 questions left. Last question. No curse words in the title, ma'am. I know, right? Yeah, no. Okay. How long have I been a fan? Touché, Chen. So why do I like this song? When was the last time I heard that song? What did you expect? That's your 5. Ready to guess? Think that's enough to figure it out? A curse word? Would that offend you? Nope. Maybe a year? Honestly, I just have a crush on the bassist. Like 2 days ago, Gabe was working, so Shar and I put it on and danced like crazy to rub it in. Yes. No? Hey, okay, cool. So, I guess we're breaking the yes or no questions only rule. He booked my band to play the lantern. All the way from Seattle to pretty much right where I'm standing. Gabe stood like 3 feet away, grinning like a doofus at us. I'm sure there were more people, but I only remember him. He was my best friend. Did Gabe tell you we played? Asshole. Yeah? Well, you're right. I don't really think it's a great time. Fine, if you say so. Yep. He's the whole reason I'm sorry, Alex. Don't mind me. No thanks. I just need a minute. Nah, not really in the mood. No thanks. I appreciate the offer, though. Alex, fuck those guys. Are you okay? It's not your job to keep it together. Sure. It's kind of crazy that you knew exactly what would cheer me up. So, what are you gonna do now? That shit with Mac, he's clearly lying, right? I knew he was a jerk, but this is another level. Yeah. I've got your back. No matter what. I should head back to work. Bye. Yep. Big shocker. I mean, that obviously wasn't my best. Oh, is that how it is? Okay, fuck you. I want a rematch. You're on. Goddamn, Chin family! Oh! Thanks, Alex. I'm really glad you talked me into it. It was a lot of fun. Oh, fucking finally! The House of Chen crumbles at last! Thank you. You're a much better loser than Gabe. That's no fun. Shit. I was actually trying that time. Okay, wait. Let's get serious. One more game. Winner takes title of Ultimate Foosball Champion. Oh, come on. You know Gabe would be all about us playing like this. Yes! Let's do one more game. Oh, come on. You know Gabe would never let a tie stand. Sorry. This is so embarrassing. I just need some time. It was one of our favorite games. Yeah, drums. Too long. I'm actually trying this time, so you better focus. Good. Wouldn't want you to get distracted or anything. Greatest Northwest band of all time, go. Oh, of course not. Slater Kinney, if you were wondering. This is it. For all the marbles. Definitely the kind of game you want to focus on, no matter what happens. Hey, so are you into girls or what? Right? Especially girls that play foosball and host radio stations and wear beanies like it's a religion. Oh, yeah? Do they listen to CDs of bird calls? Because I could hook you up. What's your type? Don't sweat it. I was just trying to get in your head. Oh, shit. This is what? I knew it. Old enough to know better. Like a 3. Damn it. You're on to me. You play guitar? Cool. Gabe would try to pop wheelies outside the record store to make me laugh. Never worked. Till he wiped out. That was hilarious. Gabe really wanted to do the LARP for Ethan. But by the end of it, he was more jazzed about it than anybody. We took this a year ago. No way. I can't. He actually kept it. What a dick. Sorry. I just need a minute. Hey, I'm glad you stopped by. I've only got a sec, but have you talked to Ethan at all? He's taking it really hard. But what you did for me this morning got me thinking. What if Ethan needs something like that too? Something fun and distracting. Something like a LARP. Yeah, but designed just for him and Thanor. Yeah, I'm glad you think so. It won't be high production value, but it'll still be fun. I need your help though. I want it to be as good as it can be. Ethan gave you one of his comics, right? So, what do you think? Who would the famous monster slayer have the most fun defeating? All right, then. Oh, I gotta get back in there. There's some stuff in my comp book. Be cool if you could check it out. Help me make some calls. Hey, Haven listeners! That was Phone Tap with their new single, Elephant in the Room. We've got a sweet block of indie rock coming down the pike, but first, a few announcements. The Spring Festival is just around the corner, sponsored by Typhon Mining Company. Admission is free this year, so bring your friends, bring your family. Hell, bring your ex. I'm sure it'll be different this time. The town of Haven Springs would like to remind listeners of the upcoming council vote regarding mining in Haven. Further information is available at Town Hall. On these warm spring days, do you ever just want to be buried alive in an avalanche of sweet, delicious ice cream? If your answer is yes, you are super weird. Please stay home. The rest of us can grab a delicious, normal portion frozen treat down at Avalanche Ice Cream, family owned and operated since 1993. Still with us, kind Haven listeners? Good. Your reward is music. This one's for you, Gabe. I miss you. She's here. You have a superpower? You're both fucking with me, right? Fine. Then tell me what I'm feeling right now. Well, okay. Oh, shit. The foosball game. You knew exactly what to do. You did. I'm just surprised. It did. Just warn me next time, okay? Never thought I'd have a freaky empath friend. Pretty wild. You said she was afraid of something around Gabe's death. If she's covering up what Typhon did, I bet there's proof. We have some ideas that are gonna blow your mind. Blow your mind. Oh, eventually Jed pulled it out of the jukebox and stashed it somewhere. You could ask him.
Okay.
Holy shit. Blast from the past. Alabaster Daydreams. Hey, Diane. So, what's your deal? Are you single? Semi-single? Taken, but still down to get drunk and make out? Hey, no sweat. Just think about it. Get back to me. I'm not going anywhere. It means Ryan won't admit that my plan is perfect. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. I asked Diane out on a date, and she's so into it. She doesn't notice one Ryan Lucan swiping her laptop. Ryan carries said laptop upstairs, acquiring damning evidence. Maybe Diane and I still hook up? Not important. What? It's a simple plan, literally 2 steps. You just need to choose the hotter distraction. This, Ryan, this is like a bad dream. Fuck yes. In your face. Epic? Totally insane? Ryan, real talk. I think Diane actually wants you. Oh, man. Wouldn't be the first time. Wouldn't be the first time. Password protected. Guess I'm not surprised. In the meantime, we have a LARP to do. You're still down to help, right? Very funny. Your character sheet's on the desk. You should read it. In the meantime, we have a LARP to do. Grab your hat and meet me at the park. And don't forget your guitar, okay? I'd say that all depends on how you do. What? How can you be a bard without a guitar? The bard's whole job is to musically regale people. So, did you finish the thing? Monster or mortal? Come in. Sorry about the lock. These are dangerous times.
Welcome to the Magpie Emporium. 1 gold, please. 1 gold, please. 1 gold, please. 3 gold, please. Of course not. This isn't a charity. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't intrigued. But I'm afraid I can't accept. For now, I've heard there's a magical fish that lives in the River of Sorrows. Impressive. Well, then here's my end of the bargain. Bring me back one of its scales, and I'll give you the sapphire in return. I am the only vendor of magical items in the kingdom. Was I too generous? It was originally 20,000, but I do curate my wares. You're wondering if you can get these items cheaper elsewhere. You cannot. Who are you? You have the air of someone known. We are very familiar with your name here. Did you once defeat Gorham Dankbreath, the ogre sorcerer? I thought so. He was a disgraced colleague. So what did you do? Very clever. The streets used to be full of people. I hope we meet again. Your quest interests me. Use the sapphire well. Thank you for your business. You'll need to schedule a private appointment. To members of the Sorcery Guild only. Sorry. Maybe Diane says more about it in her email? Same. Okay. Hear me out. Is Typhon run by the Illuminati? Boom. Finally cracked it. If you couldn't help her, I'm sure no one could. We found a recording of Gabe's call. Wait, they set off a blast in their current mine to cover up a blast in their old mine? You know it's bad when Mac turns out to be the good guy. Alex. You okay? What the hell? Fuck that. I don't need to take this. From the LARP? Such a trooper. No promises. Oh, fuck you. I'm obviously Daphne. You wear glasses. You're Velma. You're Scooby. If we can't work it out ourselves, I could always just seduce the truth out of Diane. Yeah. You saw me in action, right? If we can't work it out ourselves, we could just have Ryan seduce the truth out of Diane. After what I saw this afternoon, I'm not putting anything past you. You got this. We're here for you. Okay? Talk about looking for a needle in a haystack. Shit. The blast that killed Gabe was just a cover for another explosion? The band's coming on soon. You'd better be front and center. I have to run back to the trailer. Go be a normal person for a while. Test. Check. Holy shit, you own a skirt? Yours truly. Who cares? Everyone's wasted anyway. Just play whatever. I'll follow your lead. This is gonna be awesome. Trust me. Are you serious? Dude. Thank you so much. This totally makes my night. Hey, could we meet up after the show tonight? I actually have some pretty big news to share. She said mysteriously. Speaking of, Ryan should be done any minute. Meet me there? Yeah. Fuck that. If anyone needs to apologize, it's me. Ever since we've met, you've been there for me. And then when you're the one struggling, I bail. Not cool. I'm really sorry. I think so. We're back to normal. Let's play for it. Great. Then come with me. Sure, why not? Doesn't have to be our first stop, but one day. I still have friends in Seattle who book shows. Maybe we start there, or, I don't know, Kansas City, Vegas, wherever we want. Look, I don't want to pressure you, but I've seen you give so much of yourself to make sure other people get what they need. And I guess I wonder if you've thought about what you need. I mean, obviously, I like you a lot, Alex. You mean the fucking world to me. You don't have to decide anything now, okay? Just think about it. I'm gonna head back down. Find me later? Berlin. Fuck yeah.
Bowie recorded Heroes in Berlin, and that record slaps. Where am I gonna live there? I'll brood on the fire escape, writing lyrics in my leather-bound journal, and drinking absinthe straight from the bottle. I start booking bands from all over the world to play our space. Soon, we're internationally famous as a DIY venue, so we use our earnings to buy a stack of shipping containers by the river and become even more badass. Salem, Halloween capital of the world, or so they say. Who do I hang out with? A lesbian coven, none of which ever work, but that's okay, because I get a load of old tombstone rubbings to decorate my apartment with. You know what? Yeah, that sounds wicked rad. Get real tough and edgy, really integrate into the whole scene. Wow, nice pick. All right, tell me about my life in the middle of the sea. I can make that work. I'll mix up the dad rock and show tunes with one bikini kill cover per set. Nudge some yuppies toward better taste. Chief underwater acoustics engineer. Dude, think about it. The kinds of sounds you could capture down there would be like totally unique. I could pioneer a whole new genre. Deep core. Wet step. I'm leaving. I'm actually leaving Haven Springs. Can you believe it? Back on the road again. Fucking finally. I'm gonna play music again, Alex. Anywhere I want. God, I forgot how fucking good it feels. You think it's that easy to get rid of me? Come on, Chen. Hey, come on. No time to be sad. We've got work to do. I need a new destination. You're my good luck charm. Shut up. Pick one. Alex! Oh my God! You are not fine. We have to get you to a doctor. Alex, you're hurt. I believe you. Of course I do. Of course I do. Ryan, what the hell? I know he's your dad, but look at her. Why would she lie about this? Alex almost died. Fuck you, Ryan. After everything? Seriously, fuck you! Alex, wait. Before you say anything, I have to get this out. What you did at the council meeting, it was the bravest thing I've ever seen. And it made me want to be brave too. So, here it goes. I want to be with you. I don't give a shit about playing music or seeing the world. I mean, I do, but only if it's with you. And if you'd rather stay here instead, then fuck it. I want to stay here too. I can get another one. Or not. It doesn't matter. Point is, I'm in. For whatever you want. Yeah? How'd it feel? Well, good. That was the idea. You know where to find me. Good luck, Chen.
Oh. Hey, you in there. I'm coming back tomorrow with Febreze and a broom. So consider yourself warned. Hello? You're on KRCT radio and you're talking to Steph. Depends what you mean by this. See, this is a radio booth within a record store. And this voice you're speaking to, me, is a DJ who also works at the record store. But this phone call, as I mentioned, is decidedly for the radio. Follow? Close, but no. As I said, this is KRCT Radio, Haven's only radio station. You're looking for Rocky Mountain record traders. Haven's only record store. Well, no, because you'd need me, and I'm in here talking to you. Follow? Yeah, why not? Interesting choices. Oh boy. No, nothing. Just, who are these for? Yeah, cool. Okay. Look, I wonder if your girlfriend might be sending out some signals you're not picking up on. Maybe you're putting too much effort into this relationship. Could be time to consider other options. All right, dude, listen. I'm pretty sure your girlfriend's breaking up with you. Gee, I don't know. Guess I'm psychic. Thanks for calling KRCT. What's up, kind Haven listeners? Steph here, your new DJ at KRCT. Live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And,
Maybe more in the future. KRCT's new maestro of music, sultan of songs, tyrant of tunes. You get the picture. We've got some great music coming up for you, so keep it here. You're listening to KRCT. And now, a message from one of KRCT's sponsors, the Black Lantern. Here in Haven, the Black Lantern is known for its bearded proprietor. Prefer your dinner served by a man from the 1800s? Then look no further. The historical decor. Where else can you feast under a used pickaxe and a literal bullet hole? That's right. Nowhere. It's authentic atmosphere. And then there's the food. Try the Lantern's absurdly spicy jalapeno poppers. Only the strongest of stomach dare attempt to conquer Jed's signature app. Top-notch burger game. Best burgers for 20 miles in any direction. Bar none. Great entrees. Stop by the Black Lantern today. And tell them Steph sent you. Let's hear from one of our sponsors, Super Slick Job Portal. Seriously, I'm not even going to tell you how it works. It's that easy to use. Licensed experts. These people are like career Sherpas, helping you scale the mountain of your dreams. Website. But Steph, you say, I'm a unique artisan with a highly specialized skill set. No way they'll have a job for me. Joke's on you, Mr. I know what JavaScript is. Turns out, leading employers in the tech field recruit from Rocky Mountain employers on the daily. Well, Dame Judi Dench, and may I say, what an honor. Leading employers in entertainment pluck up talent from Rocky Mountain employers all the time. To which I say, not with that attitude. And just for my listeners, get a free trial membership with promo code KRCT. Here's a new local business to get excited about. Avalanche Ice Cream in downtown Haven Springs. The variety of flavors they've got is gonna blow your freaking mind. Even their classics are a step above the rest. Prepare to change the way you think about vanilla. You think I'm kidding? These guys have, and I hope you're sitting down, crab rangoon flavored ice cream. Just saying, there's just so many flavors. So come on down to Avalanche Ice Cream and get yourself a scoop from our good pals, Sunny and Angela Avalanche. Explorers of the uncharted reaches of ice cream experience. Sunny and Angela Anderson, the best neighbors a hungry DJ could ask for. The, ice cream couple. I'm gonna be shaking up the playlist a bit here at KRCT. So get your ears ready for some fresh tunes. And keep it here. This year's Spring Festival is right around the corner. So, see Eleanor at the flower shop for volunteer opportunities. You're listening to KRCT, Haven's best and only choice for modern rock. We're coming into allergy season. Kind Haven listeners, don't really have anything else to say about that. If you can hear my voice right now, you are listening to KRCT. Lucky you. Time for a weather update, Haven. Well, it was pretty nice when I came into work today. This has been a weather update. Do you, kind Haven listener, ever feel crushed by the weight of the world? Look on the bright side. Here's some more music on KRCT. Is there a song you want to hear on the air? Maybe a song you never want to hear again? Drop me an email. I'll probably even read it. Hey, it's Steph, your new KRCT DJ. And that feels really cool to say. PutToWorkColorado.com has been putting Coloradans to work since 2002 using their KRCT. Steph here. Really? You know what? For the sake of filling some airtime? Sure. I'm a psychic. I foretell shit. Sorry, no. It was your music. You were apparently shopping for breakup records. That's... Are you sure you want to talk about this with me? Okay. Just give me a second. Okay. I think I've got something for you. Ready? So, you and Tara had a good run. You said UC was your dream school. And dreams are about embracing the unknown. After just a few weeks, you develop an interest in peer-to-peer counseling, the same unique personality that led you to call me while your ex-boyfriend is still sobbing in the background makes you a perfect candidate for wading through the messy emotions of your fellow classmates. Improv comedy. Sure. The kind of girl who calls into a radio show while her ex-boyfriend is still sobbing in the background definitely understands comedy. Really? Okay. I guess the kind of girl who calls into a radio show while her ex-boyfriend is still sobbing in the background knows a thing or two about pancaking people. And that's where you meet your new best friend. She connects with the new you, the one filled with passion and untapped potential. Weirdly, her name is also Tara. Okay, it's tough at first. No one likes long-distance relationships. But then you and Tara discover something that keeps you connected. The wonderful world of online gaming. That's why you dip your toe in slowly. Maybe a board game, something retro. But before long, you and Tara are teaming up to pwn noobs, grind gear, and wreck even the toughest raids. Reality television carnival workers. For months, you and Tara audition for every reality TV show you can find. Finally, you get selected. It's a new show called Carny Town, where you compete to see who can build the best carnival attraction. Sure, it tests your relationship. You're there to win, after all, not to make friends. But you come out of it stronger and with more giant stuffed animals than ever. What? Let's go with that. Turns out, Tara is a brilliant card counter. You and she meet every month in her comped hotel room. You live it up on the strip. Swimming pools and all-you-can-eat buffets, while she rakes in the dough. Sure, the bottom falls out eventually, but it's a great run, and it brings you closer than ever. Okay, the good news is that you and Tara will definitely keep up your relationship. It's just that instead of best friends, you become mortal enemies. It happens over one weekend at Coachella. First, you forget her ticket in the car and she misses her favorite band. Then you find her in the VIP section and she pretends she doesn't know you. Yep. By night, you can't even sleep in the same tent together. From then on, you are music festival foes, ready to throw down if ever your dance paths should cross again. A year into college, you both discover a gift for the art of lyrical expression known as poetry. But it's not all roses and violets. The world of poetry journals is small and brutally competitive. Soon, the two of you are passively-aggressively sniping at one another, then aggressively. Instead of becoming the next Emily Dickinson, you end up just being a dick. No, well, that's not really a big deal. Until she moves to Japan and forms her own hugely successful J-pop band. And every night, before they play their hit song, The Girl Who Didn't Believe in Me, she dedicates it to you, her former best friend. Okay, the good news is that you and Tara will definitely remain best friends. The bad news is that it's her fault you end up dropping out of college. Has Tara ever told you about her plan to hike the entire Appalachian Trail? Exactly. That's why it's so surprising when she loads up on gear and heads east. You can't bear the thought of your friend out there alone for 6 months. So you quit school and join her. You decide nature will be your teacher. Unfortunately, nature doesn't give accredited diplomas. So you have 3 years of community college waiting when you get back. Without her best friend nearby, Tara's judgment begins to falter. She joins in with a friendly group of agro-utopian poppy farmers, who are totally a cult. Yep, so you, clearly vying for best friend of the century, quit school and moved to Bumble County, Wyoming to infiltrate the group and set her free. In the end, you regain one safe and grateful best friend. But no diploma. Actually, it is Brad's fault. Freshman year, Brad discovers a gift for app development. By sophomore year, some are hailing him as the next Zucker Bezos. And by junior year, well, there is no junior year, because you've dropped out to become CPO, Chief Party Officer, at his software startup, TerraTech. With generous stock options, of course. All right. That's all I got. Hope it helped. All right. That's all I got. Hope it wasn't too brutal. Dude, this job you got me?
turns out it's like 4 jobs simultaneously, and I'm qualified for maybe 3/4 of one? Why did I let you convince me to bullshit my way through that interview? Elevate your job prospects today. Avoid situations like these with puttoworkcolorado.com. Kind Haven listeners, today is the last day of June, and that means we've got one more day to celebrate Pride. One of my favorite promotions this month. Contribute to our Haven Pride mural and get 20% off the Silver Dragon dispensary. I'm told this discount is participation-based and will not depend on artistic ability. But, just in case, here's how you draw a rainbow. Start drawing a circle, then stop. More great music from queer artists coming down the pike. Hold up. I'm getting a vision of the future. It's me, answering your calls in just a few minutes. It's too damn hot to be... What's it called? Talking. Thanks for calling in. You're on with Steph. What can I predict for you? Dang. Big moment. Are your knees weak? Palms sweaty? That's some scary stuff. I've seen grown men cry over less. I can see why a prediction is in order. I will consult with Mother Fate. Be right back. I'm getting an image of this family dinner. I'm seeing your parents telling embarrassing stories, bragging about your accomplishments, and misusing slang while trying to seem cool. And yikes, flirting with each other right in front of your date. It's fading away. All told, despite your embarrassment, the evening goes really well. In fact, your lady finds your parents' antics endearing and happily follows them after dinner to look at all your baby pictures. You bet. Good luck and thanks for your call. I'm seeing easy, flowing conversation and unencumbered laughter. It's all going well. So well, in fact, that your parents bring up marriage, that your parents bust out the wine. That's when the dancing starts and the karaoke. Let's just say it goes a little too well. You managed to survive the dinner, and all told, everyone seems happy. In fact, once you're alone, your girlfriend shows you exactly how good a time she had. You bet. Good luck, and thanks for your call. I'm seeing your family dinner go up in smoke. Literally, in fact, the meal gets burnt, smoking heavily and setting off your smoke alarms. Not to be defeated, your parents ordered Chinese food. A delicious spread of General Tso's chicken and stir-fried vegetables saves the evening. And the fire alarm provides a good icebreaker. You can still taste fortune cookie on her lips. When she kisses you goodnight, decide to go for ice cream. The evening takes a turn for the casual. And as the 4 of you stroll downtown Haven, a weight lifts from your shoulders. You can even still taste the butter pecan on your girlfriend's lips when you kiss her goodnight. Yep, they reschedule. But you spend your newly free evening with your girlfriend, laughing about how nervous you both were. And making out, of course. That's the spirit. Thanks for your call. Sorry to say, I don't see it going great. Conversation is stilted and awkward. I think no one totally knows what to do with themselves. Surprise, surprise. Politics comes up. You manage to nip the conversation before it gets too far, but the mood is ruined. Pretty bad. But it's just one night. What matters is the girl you're seeing is really cool about it. You still really like her, and she still really likes you. Yeah, I know. And I'm sorry for that. But being with her is worth all the trouble, right? Good luck. Thanks for calling. Hey, you're on the air with Steph. That's rad. You always remember your first Pride. Don't worry. You can thank me later. You're going to Pride to find a boyfriend?
Give me just a sec. Ready to hear your future? Your first Pride is truly a thing to behold. There's music, celebration, literal gay frolicking. It's enough to sweep you up and spin you around. And that's when you bump into him. It's like he's stepped off the pages of a magazine. Heads turn, glasses are lowered, and mouths fall open. But he's only got eyes for you. For a second, you just stand there reeling, because this guy is 100% certified adorkable. Hipster glasses, dopey dimples, and a cute, self-deprecating opening line that's totally suave at the same time. Admirable. He shows you around the festival, taking you to booths, introducing you to his friends, and showing you what Pride is really all about. Finding your people. Have fun and stay safe. Thanks for calling in. You arrive, a little nervous, and begin to explore the festival. It's an onslaught of music and colors and the smells of street food. You aren't there long before you spot him, looking even more delicious than the empanadas he just bought. There's chemistry right away. And before you know it, you're sitting on the lawn, knees touching, pouring out your hearts to each other. And neither of you realize you haven't moved for 6 hours. The two of you have left the festival for someplace a little more private. You've spent, the whole day together. The next day, though, you realize you were so caught up in him that you didn't really get to experience Pride. So the two of you immediately start making plans for next year. Anytime. Thanks for calling in. You arrive, a little nervous, and begin to explore the festival. It's an onslaught of music and colors and the smells of street food. What surprises you is you make friends almost as soon as you arrive. A bunch of art students pull you aside for a caricature. You all start chatting while they draw you and really hit it off. A group of people stops to admire your shirt, which they mistakenly thought was a reference to their favorite MMO. Exactly. You all start chatting, and soon it's like you've always known them. Did no one tell you? All the gays are cool. You spend the day with them, exploring the festival and exchanging numbers. By the time you have to head home, you realize finding a boyfriend didn't cross your mind all day. That's the spirit. Thanks for calling in. Your first Pride is truly a thing to behold. You wander through all the music and celebration, spotting adorable, happy couples in every direction. You meet plenty of folks, chat with vendors, flirt in line for the bathroom, but the spark just doesn't seem to be there. As the day wears on, you feel yourself drawing inward, focused less on the experience and more on yourself. After a bit, you decide to just let it go. Instead, you take in everything you can and spend way more money than you thought you would. Here's the thing. As soon as you free yourself from the pressure of finding a boyfriend, you suddenly feel the total opposite of alone. Because for the first time, you're surrounded by your people. And hey, there's always next year. I hope you have fun. Thanks for calling in. You're listening to KRCT, Haven's best and only choice for modern rock. Time for a traffic update. You live in Haven. There is no traffic. This has been your traffic update. Desperate to know what comes next in life? Give me a call here at KRCT, and I will tell you your future. Certainly not included may cause side effects such as boosted confidence, which can be fatal in rare cases. Remember, today is the last day of Pride Month. I want to give a massive thanks to everyone who supported me and the whole community. You guys rock. Here's a fun one. Today is National Avocado Toast Day. Or maybe it isn't. It's not like any of you are gonna Google it. Let's check the weather forecast, Haven. The whole week is slated to be hot as literal hell. But we can look forward to spotting a single wispy cloud in the sky for about 15 minutes on Thursday. So keep an eye out for that. The 4th of July is rapidly approaching. Don't be caught off guard, Haven listeners. Join your neighbors in the park for some grilling, sparklers, and inevitably getting hit in the face with a frisbee. Did you know that Pride is often called CSD in Europe? It's short for Christopher Street Day, the street that the Stonewall Inn was located on. Just a little fun Pride fact for all of you. And now, an actual traffic update. The Eisenhower Tunnel will be closed for maintenance this upcoming Monday. So if you've really got to get to the Front Range, Now's the time to give up. And now, a public service announcement from your friends at KRCT. Any sound at or above 120 decibels can immediately damage your hearing. So crank it up to 119 and keep it here. KRCT is brought to you in part by our sponsors at the Black Lantern. It's been a brutally hot summer, so visit the Lantern and escape the heat with new popsicles. The kiddos can stain their tongues purple while you enjoy a round of darts and a cold one. Air conditioning. And if you sit in the right spot, you can even hear Jed grumble to himself about the electric bill. Cold drinks. And if that's not enough to get you in the door, the upcoming 4th of July pool tournament will. All are welcome to come, play, and lose money to Ducky. The upcoming bar crawl will. How do you do a bar crawl when there's only one bar in town? You'll have to show up to find out. Then you're missing out. Hit up the Black Lantern today and tell them Steph sent you. Let's take a quick ad break, Kind Haven listeners. Are you tired of only getting news about big towns far away? Then you must not be reading the Rocky Mountain Gazette. The RMG's reporters are so local that they're in your apartment right behind you right now, eating your snacks that you, yes, you, are eating lunch with one right now. And you didn't even know it. They're just super local. And as locals, these reporters care about the things you care about. They walk your streets, shop your shops, curse at the same pothole you curse at. See everything. They see that graffiti too, and they cover it. They see those potholes too, and they'll cover it. And that unsolicited dick pic you just sent? Yeah, they saw that too. Cover the stuff that locals want covered. If you want world-class, fair journalism, look no farther than your own backyard. The Rocky Mountain Gazette. And now, a message from our sponsors. Your friends at Avalanche Ice Cream would like... Wait. What is that? What is that? Stay with me here, guys. I'll try to describe what I'm seeing. I think a UFO just landed outside the record store. The quality folks at Avalanche Ice Cream know just how much Haven Springs loves ice cream. So, y'all like ice cream? Okay, there's a door. It's opening. The aliens are coming out. 2 of them. They're heading into Avalanche now. Wait. What's this? The aliens love the ice cream. One appears to be raving over the new Cookie Mobster cone, and the other is enraptured by a scoop of pigs in mud. The aliens are lactose intolerant. They're stumbling away from Avalanche, crop dusting as they go. Smells like vanilla. They're back with ice cream. The aliens are getting back on their ship. They're taking off. Woo! That was tense. I sure am glad Avalanche Ice Cream was here to save the day. Why not stop in and show them your appreciation? Haven loves ice cream so much that Avalanche has more than 50 flavors. Just thinking about that many is giving me brain freeze. A BOGO deal on cones, cups, and shakes every Sunday. Bring all your kids, but only pay for half of them. You know, ice cream. That's Avalanche Ice Cream. Best treats this side of the Rockies. Hey, you're live. What can I do you for? Oh, okay. What happened? Well, I don't know if a fake radio psychic is who you need to be talking to right now. What does that mean? You could have handled it better? Oof. That must have been rough for poor Grady. Hey, everybody screws up sometimes, man. I'm proud of you for trying to make it better. Just maybe try to be on board from now on. Having a queer kid is an absolute blessing. I wish more dads acted like it. I don't know, man. Coming out is a big deal. And when someone you love doesn't react well, it can be devastating. Okay, but do you hear how you're talking about it? Like something bad happened? Having a queer kid isn't a tragedy. Your son is learning to embrace who he is and wants to share that with you. I bet that's one of the coolest things that can happen to a parent. I'm here. Yeah, just processing. What's the track? All right. Let me see if I can dig it up. You're on with Steph. What can I tell you? That's a bold claim. Are you ready to back it up? Oof. I've been there. I feel you. Okay. I get the picture. So why are you calling? And you want to know how it plays out. Okay, give me a sec. I have seen into the blurry future. So, you sit this guy down and you talk it out. The noises, the smells, the vaping. And that's how you realize you have more in common than you thought. A strong bond is forged in late night YouTube binges. He introduces you to the wonderful world of Japanese snack food. You introduce him to the concept of taking out the trash. You two become inseparable. Some compromises are made. The dirty dishes overstay their welcome. Vape pods fill the trash. But you come to realize that home isn't really about the dishes anyway. Sorry, bro. It can't all be good news. He does. And he tries. He's still a slob at heart, and he still leaves them out sometimes. He still gets on your nerves, but he tries. Sorry, bro. It can't all be good news. Sure, dude. The house meeting doesn't go great. He only half listens to you and keeps texting the whole time. Click, clack, click, clack. A week later, you reach your breaking point. Loud metal. No, rap metal, as you're trying to sleep. He's rapping along to it, of course. You hear him and the girl he brought home going at it all night long. For the third time that week. Yep. From then on, it's full-on sonic warfare. Until one of you moves out, of course. But my powers only see so far. It's what I do. I see that you dread a long and conflict-laden year ahead of you with your new roommate. You need not, because after your meeting, he moves out on you. You wake up one day and he's just gone. All his vape stuff, his towers of dirty dishes, just gone. All that's left is a single note, written on the back of a takeout menu. It says, "It's been real." It's a week later. He calls a second house meeting, this one to tell you everything he thinks is wrong with you. You're too quiet, too much of a quote-unquote neat freak. But then, when he storms out and declares he's never coming back, you finally hear something you haven't heard in months. Quiet. Good luck, bro. You have your house meeting. It doesn't help. He makes a big show of putting away like one dish. Then he's right back to the way he was. Well, you find ways to cope. You play small pranks on him, leaving fake parking tickets on his windshield, swapping his pudding with mayonnaise. Your favorite is setting his phone's autocorrect to replace "hey" with "send nudes." You take up guitar playing and buy the loudest amp you can find, just to be obnoxious. And you end up really liking guitar. You start looking for small ways to get back at him. It's a little petty for sure, and it doesn't really solve your problems, but it is fun. Sorry, bro. I am but a vessel for the fates and yada yada. Thanks for the call. Citizens of Haven, do not touch those dials. I have a jam-packed show for you, going all night long. Of course, I'll keep playing you the dopest music in all the land. Of course, I'll answer your calls and your futures. And, of course, I'll update you on the saga of the record store Devil Cat and my futile attempts to tame her savage heart. But first, another track. Gabe, listen, I want to drink until I can't feel feelings. Think you can help me out? I'll be right there. Oh, fuck. Damn it, Mikey. Gabe. 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 Gabe.
Hey, you're on the air with Steph. Don't thank me yet. What can I predict you for?
Dang. 3 weeks alone in a little box?
I thought I was a boss for surviving 6-hour shifts in mine. Got any tips for staying mentally healthy inside a tiny little booth? Asking for a friend. I'm here, just reeling over the idea of 3 weeks alone. Here, I was thinking a few hours alone in the booth made me cool. Probably closer to like level 10. All right, fireman. Since this is still a fortune-telling show, how about this? You can tell me my fortune. What are the odds I end up being alone forever?
Well, it's the natural endpoint of my current trajectory. And I guess if I'm gonna end up there, I want it to at least be on purpose.
Oh, aspiration for sure. Having total freedom, owing nothing to anyone? Sounds like the life.
Yeah, maybe. I wouldn't say that. I've never left anyone without feeling bad.
Yeah, I know all about that.
What do you mean?
But that wasn't really a fortune, was it?
And thank you for listening to KRCT.
You're on with Steph.
What did you do?
Here it comes. What did you say? Yeah, you think it's dumb to talk about your coworker's butt? I'll see what I can do. I'm back. Ready to face the music? You sit down with HR in a hard plastic waiting room chair next to a hang in there poster from the 80s. For 45 tense minutes, they drill you on every word of your company's sexual harassment policy, ultimately deciding that you need to apologize to her.
Really, dude?
Okay, you seem to be still struggling with this, so I'm gonna step it out for you. Did she say to you the words, "I like it when you compliment my ass"? No? Oh, okay. Then by thank you, what she actually meant was, let's end this conversation as soon as possible by acting like everything's normal. Do you know when women do that? When they are being creeped the fuck out. Okay, relax. No one is calling you a creep. I know you weren't trying to make her uncomfortable, but you clearly did. So instead of telling some radio DJ that you screwed up and you're really a nice guy, why don't you prove it and apologize to her? You know, I just remembered it's not actually my job to explain this to you. Please direct any further questions to your HR rep. Thanks for the call. You tell HR the same story you told me about leg day and not being that kind of guy. But your HR rep isn't having any of it. You're read the riot act about appropriate workplace interactions, notes get scribbled in your file. In the end, you're let off with an official warning. All right, man, just stop. Clearly, you care more about your perception of yourself as a good guy than actually doing good. You don't want to accept responsibility. You just want to skate by and avoid ever owning up to what you did. And that makes you worse than a creep. It makes you an asshole. Okay, relax. No one is calling you a creep, but you don't have to be a creep to have done a creepy thing. And if you weren't a creep, you'd care that what you said had the effect of creeping someone out, right? So prove it. Take your punishment, learn your lesson, and move on. Nope. I just remembered it's not my job to explain this to you. Please direct any further questions to your HR rep. Thanks for the call.
Uh-huh.
Did you also call her toots and compliment her on her gams? Kind Haven listeners, by now you've heard me talk about everything the Black Lantern is famous for. Great food, great beer, great service, and great atmosphere. So what are you waiting for? One more reason to go? Then consider happy hour, right? Yes, happy hour, where the already great food and beers are even cheaper, but only for an hour. What a deal. Dinner hour? Don't worry. You can still get dinner outside of that 1 hour. But yeah, dinner hour at the Lantern, it's the best. I'm sure there are plenty of good reasons. And just when you thought it couldn't get any better, you can now look forward to live music on Monday evenings. Or maybe Sunday evenings? If you show up on Sunday and there's no music, that's how you'll know it's on Monday. Live lobster on Monday evenings, also known as the bison of the ocean, These hefty creatures will be shipped to Colorado still kicking, ready to be boiled at the snap of your fingers. Probably some new specials. Drop by today and tell them Steph sent you. KRCT is proudly sponsored by Grimley's, Auto Sales. Grimley's Auto Sales. Haven Springs' most trusted name in used cars. Repairs. Grimley's Auto Repairs. Haven Springs' most trusted name in automotive service. You know, Grimley's. Let's talk about Grimley's record. They've proudly served our community for a darn long time. Like, since the caveman days, when you had to stick your feet through the bottom of the car and just walk real fast. That's a level of experience you can trust. The love of the game. Which game? The car game. The community game. Name a game. They love it. And that's why they're in this business. Well, the point is, they serve our community. So if you or someone you love is a car, you owe it to yourself to check out Grimley's. Here's an offer from our most loyal sponsors, Avalanche Ice Cream. They don't have any weird gimmicks going on this Halloween, just serving the cold stuff. All treat, no tricks. It's for Halloween. They'll be giving out free cones to anyone who wears a costume. So, you know, dust off that Dracula cape and sink your fangs into a scoop of Black Forest cherry. Who does the monster mash? Yep, just right there in the store. Mash it up, get a free cone. Anyone who wants one. Anyway, check it out. Have a big decision to make? A nerve-wracking event on the horizon? Wish you knew how it all turns out? With one little call, you can. Give me a ring and have your fortune told right here on air. It's cheaper than life insurance. KRCT's countdown to Halloween begins next week. Don't miss out on some of the most iconic horror film scores. And some giveaways, too. Need some advice for picking out your Halloween costume this year? Look no farther. I've got you covered. Costume tips coming at you soon. Right here on KRCT. Let's talk weather. Forecasts show another week of beautiful, sunny Colorado fall weather coming up, so keep an eye out for snow. A reminder to Haven listeners from Town Hall. Trick-or-treating hours for young children are from 6 to 9:30, with trick-or-treating hours for mountain lions beginning shortly thereafter. The American tradition of Halloween is a jazz fusion, if you will, of similar holidays across cultures. You can learn more about Day of the Dead in the Dominican at the Silver Dragon Dispensary this Saturday. And I don't know about you, but I am not missing out on Charlotte's Pan de Muerto. Still working on your Halloween costume? Here's a tip. Don't be a sexy cop. You know? Just don't. Even more tips coming up. Stay tuned. Flu season is here, so get a flu shot. Do it, people. Here's something fun. On this day in 1858, Lucius Teller climbed and named Teller's Peak. Okay, maybe it wasn't that fun. Don't know about you all, but I'm still figuring my Halloween costume out. Here's another tip. Wear purple lipstick. Just a ton of it. And a high ponytail. Trust me. We here at KRCT would like to take this time to remind Haven listeners that the earliest acceptable date for Christmas decorations is after Thanksgiving. All right, y'all. Time for our last costume tip. Go as Dora the Explorer. Extra candy room in that purple backpack. Avalanche will be open on Halloween. So, if mom stuffs a coat under your princess dress, know that you can swing by Avalanche and stick your sweaty face in the freezer. Thanks for calling KRCT. You're on with Steph. Hey, don't worry. There's no way to get it wrong. Just tell me what's on your mind. You know what? I'm just gonna hang up now. I'm just teasing. How can I help? That legitimately sucks. Let me see what I can see. All right. Ready to hear your future? You keep your head down. And at first, it feels like nothing's changed. She keeps at it, torturing you whenever she gets the chance. But one day, she goes too far. One stupid prank too many. One insult over the line. And you snap. You get right up in her face and say, "Try something like that again and I will ruin you." You half expect the rest of the team to take her side. But nope. Everybody is in absolute awe. In the dead heat of a tied game, she goes for the steal, and misses. You totally stunt on her, getting possession and sinking the go-ahead goal. Top corner, near post. The crowd goes wild, and in an instant, your teammates wake up. Well, everything starts to change. Things don't become totally amazing right away, but by the end of the season, you and your teammates are thick as thieves, and Miss Mean Girl is out in the cold. Turns out, nobody likes an asshole, and they were all just waiting for permission to stop pretending. For a while, all you can do is hang on, and it sucks. She puts you through hell. But one day after practice, you find her bawling her eyes out behind the bleachers. And despite yourself, you can't help but ask her what's wrong. Before long, she's spilling her whole life story, all the little hurts she carries with her, and you realize they're a lot like yours. I know. You keep thinking that, even as your conversation stretches past the 2-hour mark. On the side of the road, with smoke rising out from under the hood of her car. Totally. Except as you approach, you start to feel kind of bad. You wouldn't want to have to walk home after practice. So, you offer her a ride. Yeah, you know, in the emotional sense. Eventually, the two of you become inseparable, and your bond strengthens the team. You sign up for soccer again. You go to practices, you play some games, but she won't let up. You end up quitting. But hold on, it's not all bad. Playing with that jerk made you hate soccer. Getting away from her lets you love it again. Scoring on an empty goal in your yard isn't the same, but it makes you happy. You find a new team, a group of kids you spot playing pickup soccer in the park one day. You ask if you can join, and they welcome you with open arms. Good news, it gets a lot better. Because of you. Her hateful crap starts to sound like white noise and everything changes. You figure out what you think of yourself, and you realize she's wrong. Her jabs stop hurting because you know in your heart of hearts that they're BS. You realize that you care more about soccer than what she thinks. You stop playing for her and start playing for you. I never said it was easy, but it is worth it. Well, if it helps, I've been there. Yeah. Middle school, high school, I thought I'd have to move away to make it stop. Kids like this girl of yours have a nose for what makes you different. They sense weird and they get their claws out. But if you figure out what makes you weird and embrace it, arm yourself with it, you take it out of their hands and into yours. They're left with no ammunition. For me, it was coming out. For you, who knows? But whatever makes you weird is also what makes you a badass. Trust me, you're welcome. And thanks for calling. Yeah. You're on. I just need to do a few things to get set up. I believe Elamon was about to enter the laboratory's engine room. I believe Elamon was about to enter the mayor's hidden bunker. I believe Elamon was about to enter the secret treasure chamber. I need to check my notes. Why are you doing this? No, I mean, why are you doing this? I ghosted you. Again. When I ghost people, they go away. That's how it works. But you didn't. Why? Maybe you just can't let go of high school. I'm your human time capsule back to the good old days. Because I'm such a car wreck of a person, you can't look away even if you want to. Mikey, I'm so sorry. Depending on a flaky lesbian punk nerd. Yeah, that's pretty dumb. It's not just you, if it makes you feel any better. I do this shit to everyone. Ever since Arcadia Bay, it's like the moment I start to care about someone, or someplace, that's it. It's a matter of time before I find something wrong. And I'm out. I never thought of it that way. That's really nice. It's also total bullshit. There's no excuse to treat you or anyone like I did. I don't deserve you as a best friend. But I promise I'll do better. 'Cause the truth is, I need you too. Now will you quit stalling and take your damn turn?
Just because Elamon's totally screwed doesn't mean you get to distract me all night. I don't forget anything, and don't think I don't have any Halloween surprises planned for you. Let's see what horrible surprises are in store for you in the next room. All good. Just some memories. Is there a difference? I wasted so much time being jealous of Chloe and Rachel. Whatever they had, I thought it was perfect. I feel so fucking guilty that I spent even 1 second being anything but appreciative that they were in my life. Even the people I didn't like, I didn't have to be so, I don't know, judgmental, I guess. I didn't do anything right. They didn't deserve my jealousy. They deserve so much better. Just angry, like there's a piece inside of me that wants to scream until I run out of breath. Mostly I'm angry at myself. Why do I deserve to be here when all of them don't? No one deserves what happened to them. But they weren't no one. They were so beautiful. No, I hear she's off the radar like me. The two wandering weirdos. I'm fine. Come on, let's keep playing. Fuck, I'm sorry. This was a bad idea. Yeah, no. I don't know. How do you deal with the thoughts that won't go away? You know, about Drew at the end. You know, how close it was to being us. I've watched my mom die 1,000 times in my mind, running into the basement, grabbing her rosary beads, screaming in fear. It's always a little different each time. Yeah, maybe. I was hiding in the back, you know. I was supposed to speak after you, but I realized that if I stood up there, I'd have to look at everyone. Chloe's mom, Rachel's parents, half the town. There was no way. So I bailed. No, you didn't. I know you wanted to, but I could see it in your face. You were disappointed. I don't understand how you did it. When I think about Chloe and Rachel, my whole grip on reality falls away. The people I care about, the stuff I like, how can any of it matter? What kind of world is it that lets that shit happen? Let's try. Thank you for calling. Honestly, no. Things are pretty great. Hey there, you're live on KRCT and I'm not alone in the universe. Who's this? It's everyone's favorite bartender. So, what are your resolutions and how many have you already broken? How's the Black Lantern? Anyone make out with the taxidermy yet? Great. Let me throw in a song and then call you. Oh, all right. What's on your mind? Why didn't you? Maybe you weren't ready yet. Maybe if you had, it wouldn't have helped either of you. You know I'm not actually psychic, right? Okay. Give me a second. Guess what? It's looking bright. You reach out. The two of you have a really tough conversation. You talk for 2 hours. She says all the things you were afraid she would. Your absence really hurt. For years, she thought you didn't want her in your life anymore. She's worked hard to manage without you. She doesn't want to get too close in case things fall apart again. When you hang up, you're exhausted, emotionally raw. But you're also grateful because now you know exactly what needs to be rebuilt. And you can roll up your sleeves and get started. You admit you screwed up. And you don't try to rush anything. Gradually, she starts texting you back. Once a week, twice a week, first thing every morning. Until one day, she sends you a screenshot of her phone history. It's calls to Gabe all the way down. And you realize she's saying she's so happy you're back in her life. The day you call her, you're a ball of nerves. You get the number wrong 4 times. And when she finally picks up and says hello, you clam up. Total silence. Except for your obvious breathing. You're so terrified you pretend to be Geico. She blocks your number. You have to call back on a landline. But hearing her voice changed everything. Suddenly, the most important thing in the world is making sure she's okay. Now you're on a mission, and your own fears don't matter anymore. You're too busy sending her jokes and making time to hear about the worst part of her day. You're still afraid you'll screw things up. And you do. A lot. But underneath, there's a sense of security, because now you're driven by a purpose that will always steer you back to her, no matter what happens. You might not like what I'm seeing. You call her up, and it goes even better than you could have imagined. In 5 minutes, you're both cracking jokes, making references, laughing your heads off. It's like no time has passed at all. Both of you are a lot more mature now. It's so much easier to communicate, to be honest, and get along. And you can't believe what a cool person she is. Because even while you're laughing and chatting, you feel heavier. You feel the weight of someone depending on you. So you rise to the challenge and learn to be responsible. You answer all her emails, reply to all her texts. You start using a calendar so you'd never forget a weekly phone call. Charlotte thinks it's hot. But honestly, it sucks. You miss your total free time, and it scares the crap out of you how much you care about her. But it also feels right. And there's no question that you want to be there for her for the rest of your life. You give her a call. She's surprised but really glad to hear from you. You start catching up, and at first, it's wonderful. But the more you hear about her life and what she's been doing these past 7 years, the guiltier you feel. You overdo it, making all kinds of promises and all kinds of plans. You know you're pressuring her to forgive you, but you can't help it. You stop really listening to her. You're too busy blaming yourself for every little thing she talks about. But then, you remember what a psychic on the radio once told you. You can't make the guilt go away. Stop trying. So you focus on her needs instead of yours, and you quickly realize she doesn't give a crap about how you feel. She cares about what you do. You decide to step up and act like the big brother you should have been. You make sure talking to you is a good part of her day. You give her advice when she wants it, and shut up when she doesn't. You talk about her future, find a place for her in your life here, and one day, you look at her in her hiking boots and Colorado sweatshirt, laughing at something you did, and you realize you completely forgot to feel guilty. Okay, we've had no calls in the past hour, which means you're all either partying or sleeping. Both of which I respect. I gotta say, though, if you haven't tried spending New Year's Eve locked in a small room talking to yourself, I highly recommend it. Honestly. I might do this every year. Happy New Year, Valkyrie! Wherever you are. Hey, you're on with Steph. Is this Ducky? I'm seriously flattered. Sorry, you're what? You made a death bet with someone? Can you tell me more about it? How old are these friends of yours? And how old is that? How many of you are left? Sorry, it's not every day you get hit with a tontine question. I'll consult the fates and be right back. Ducky, I'm back. It is the best of news, and it is the worst of news. You win your tontine this year. It's a sad day when your last friend dies. But then, you think about what you could do with the loot. You use it for a tropical getaway. a brief respite from this cold mountain town. You have a great time water skiing, windsurfing, and absolutely demolishing a drunk limbo contest. You use it to spend some time actually enjoying these old mountains you call home. Okay, you go snowboarding. You ride the lift up to the top on your first run, and by accident, you end up on a double black diamond. It's an experience that would be terrifying if you weren't such an inexplicably good snowboarder. On that day, a new ducky is born. Sure, maybe you realize that death packs are really all about celebrating life. The more you live it up, the more you honor their memories. You got it. Happy New Year, ducky. I mean, I guess you could still go and kill them? Go all John Wick or whatever? Seems like a smart thing to put into the contract. I give this prediction a bronze octagon. It's the highest level of radio psychic certainty known to man. But thinking about your friend's death so much causes you to remember why you were friends with them in the first place. You decide to visit each of them over the year and have a great time reconnecting on a totally tontine-free level. Thanks for calling, Ducky. This is not the year in which you win your tontine, for this is the year that you die. It happens one routine Wednesday in, would you believe it, a freak taxidermy accident. It happens one routine Wednesday. I kick your butt at the jukebox game, and that last shot does you in. Well, Judd's a stick in the mud. What are you gonna do with your last year on Earth? Not bad. Thanks for calling in. Have a great year. Happy New Year. You're on with Steph. My college minor was in major problems. Let's hear it. Let me guess. Peer pressure has you scared to wear the ugly sweater, even though you actually love it to death. Grandma gifts rule. They pull out all the stops. Whoa. I'm guessing you're not as into filmmaking anymore? I will consult the Cosmos. Cosmos consulted. You keep the camera, even though it hurts your insides thinking about how much Grandma paid. And since the gear's taking up half your bedroom anyway, you start putting it to good use. Whenever there's a school project, you work the assignment into a killer student film, a nail-biting expose on Millard Fillmore, an epic fantasy about covalent bonds. Your teachers love it, and so do your peers. One friend even makes you an Oscar out of paper mache. You start a video blog and kick it off by interviewing the person who made it all possible. She tells you all about her childhood, which is already interesting enough. But it's her sweet demeanor yet shockingly salty language that makes it go viral. Hell yeah. Soon, you forget all about the pressure you put on yourself to be a filmmaker. And you just have fun making stuff. And you start to think, maybe Grandma knew exactly what she was doing when she bought it for you. It's what I do. You return the whopper of a gift and come clean with Grandma after all those years of misguided presents. It's a thorny conversation, not at all softened by your grandma's homemade raspberry tarts. Even though she's embarrassed, she's thankful that you were honest. It shows that you really do value her. And instead of video cameras, Grandma makes you a holiday sweater every year featuring Rudolph in various summertime occupations. Gardener, lifeguard, ice cream truck driver, seasonal orchard hand, that sort of thing. Is she trolling you? It's unclear. Despite her best efforts, she breaks down in tears. She's worried that she did something wrong, that you gave up on your dream because of her. And you tell her so. Still, you leave feeling like you did something wrong. But you learn something important. No matter what happens, there's nothing you can say or do to make your grandma stop adoring you. And the more you get out in the world, the more people you meet, the more you realize how rare and special that is. You got it. KRCT is brought to you by the Black Lantern, where at this very moment, there's a New Year's rager brewing. You still have time to grab a complimentary glass of bubbly in time for the countdown. Win one of the raffle prizes donated by local artisans. Go there. Also, Tap Out Night is the last Thursday of every month. The Lantern offers... Okay, well, it says here they offer dink specials. So head there on Thursdays to score a discount dink. Drink specials so you can try all the new arrivals without breaking the bank. Cheap beers. Well, cheaper than normal. Happy New Year from the Black Lantern. the beer-scented heart of Haven Springs. Hey, we've got a very forgiving sponsor today. Grimley's Auto Repair, serving Haven Springs. Hey, we've got a returning sponsor today. Grimley's Auto Repair, serving Haven Springs. Since 2005, when some of y'all were writing Fall Out Boy lyrics in your aim away message. You know who you are. Since 2005, before some of my listeners were even born. And if you're one of them, remember, only cool kids stay up late and listen to local radio. For a long time, Grimley's is opened on every major winter holiday. So if you crashed your car head-on into Comet, Cupid, Donner, or Vixen, they're here for you. Get your mirror blasted off by a runaway New Year's firework tonight? They are wide awake and ready to help. So if you need them, then go see them. Again, that's Grimley's Auto Repair, your best and greasiest neighbors. Are you sorry to see the winter season go? Not sure how you're gonna survive the long holidayless stretch until Valentine's Day? Not to worry, Spamps Grocery has you covered. Keep the winter cheer alive with sales on your favorite holiday foods. Treat yourself to a discounted novelty-sized candy cane, but this time, without the excuse. Even more decorations. Get a second Christmas tree, throw a light-up 2019 sign on your lawn. Who cares what your neighbors think? With Spamps. And as we ready those New Year's resolutions, Spamps is your one-stop shop for healthy foods to eat during the 2 weeks you actually use your gym membership. Healthy foods that you know you should be eating, but don't because they taste like cardboard. Groceries. Happy New Year from Spamps. It is New Year's Eve, Kind Haven listeners, and that means partying, smooching at midnight, and resolutions. Call in with your New Year's resolution, and Haven's best and only radio psychic will tell you how it goes. Did you know that 80% of New Year's resolutions fail? Like my resolution to stop making up bogus statistics? All this talk of New Year's resolutions has made me realize I actually don't have one yet. We'll work on that together, Kind Haven listeners. In surviving one more rotation around the sun, you have traveled 584 million miles. So why not kick back with some KRCT? You've earned it. The ball dropping, the iconic symbol of New Year's, was initially used to help sailors tell time at a distance from the shore. This has been another episode of Steph Ruins Everything. Keep those dancing shoes and giant plastic 2019 glasses on. And don't turn that dial. You're partying with KRCT. The new year comes to the American Samoa last, due to their proximity to the international dateline. So, if you're feeling the need to celebrate twice, you might still have time to catch a plane. When he was 13, the famous escape artist Harry Houdini was forced to work his father's store on New Year's Eve. It was that year that he resolved to dedicate his life to getting out of things. You're listening to KRCT. If you are a superstitious person, you should make sure all your bills and debts are paid before we hit midnight, as carrying over debt is seen as bad luck. So, yeah, get on that. Okay, I've got one. Next year, I resolve to face things head-on instead of running from them. That's my resolution. Call in and tell me yours. Hello, caller. How can I help you this evening? I think you might have the wrong number, my dude. I'm afraid there's no pizza here. Yeah, I'm here. This is a call-in psychic radio show. You're live on the radio, like, right now. Word. Anything I can fake predict for you? I will formulate my prediction. You still there? I have good news for you. You're gonna get your pizza tonight, but not just one pizza. No. You're getting extra pizza. More pizza than you can possibly imagine. Your pizza arrives in a military-grade pizza tank. It's promotion giveaway for the store's highest value customer. The highest. And the truck storage unit is heated to keep the pizza crisp and bubbling. And it's stocked with complimentary champagne. You are the 1 millionth customer to call the pizzeria, and that earns you a lifetime of free pizza. Also, the pizzeria has to send someone to defend you in trial by combat, if it's ever invoked. They just have a lot of pizza for you. Needless to say, your late night craving is satisfied. You will never want for pizza again. Go get 'em, champ. Okay, here's the deal, my friend. You're getting your pizza tonight, but not just any kind of pizza. Tonight, your pizza is delivered by a celebrity guest. Who's your celebrity crush? Did not expect that. Okay, Jessica Rabbit delivers your pizza. Your pizza has a 3-carat diamond crust. Yes, the crust is made of actual diamonds. No, I would not recommend eating diamonds. But you can sell them and buy all the pizza you want. You bet it is. And he's gone. Okay. The good news is that you will, in fact, get pizza tonight. The bad news is that even you won't want to eat it. When you open the box, you find a ball of dough, a handful of shredded cheese, and a single uncut tomato. Who knows? Maybe it was a sophisticated culinary statement by a future superstar chef. Or maybe it was just the world's laziest pizza guy. When you open the box, you find a completely frozen-ass pizza inside. It's a supermarket pizza. Still frozen. Exactly. That's why it's so crushing when you open the box and realize it's empty. Sadly, your unfulfilled munchies follow you into your dreams. You find yourself haunted by the pizza that never was. Like Tantalus of old, forever grasping in vain at a pizza that seems so near, yet you will never get to taste. Good choice. I'm sorry to say that you will not get any pizza tonight, because as of midnight tonight, pizza is illegal. You know The Purge? It's like that, but with pizza. Anyone caught within 6 feet of a single slice is rounded up immediately. You join the pizza resistance. You fight back against the system. No matter how many of you the feds lock up, more follow. You are fighting for something bigger than yourself. Even if, should you fall, pizza will live on. You build a pizza bunker, deep underground, away from prying eyes. The remaining pizzas in circulation make their way to your bunker for safekeeping. Through secure channels, of course. And your stockpile plays a vital role in the rebuilding of pizza society. Better safe than sorry. As long as you keep your love of pizza close to your heart, you're gonna be okay. Good luck, my dude. Hey, KRCT listeners. Got a special treat for ya. Here's a world premiere by a talented up-and-comer who might just be finally getting her shit together. Let me know what you think. Shout out to anyone who sung along with that bridge. You're awesome. New releases in just a minute, but first, let's hear from you. Hey there, you're live on KRCT. How's it going? Sorry, those days are over. Not really. Just started thinking life's more interesting if you don't try to predict everything first. The taller one, thanks for calling. Question from Rochelle in Colorado Springs. How's Valkyrie doing? Val's doing great. She's completely moved in. She loves to sleep on my lap. She's scratching all the customers. I'm in heaven. Val let me pet her the other day, and then she bit me more gently than usual. We're definitely getting somewhere. All right, here's a new release from The Wednesday. Let me know what you think. Does this feel right? Oh, man, I don't even know. Do I really want to leave it blank?